then they can explain it better than I can. And so I guess let's start out with and Nate was doing the 3-question email reading. Whoever wins that, they email him 3 questions, and then he does a video answer and sends that back to you.
Yes.
So, which is kind of cool. That's what I do with my email readings, except for a couple of times when the video got screwed up and I had to just send it to them typed out, which I apologized for. But that was way back in the beginning before I figured out how to do a lot of this stuff. So, um, anyhow, well, let's go ahead and get started then. And we
There is
will
a question, Sherry, in the chat. What is the hashtag donate about? So maybe just for people
Oh,
to know.
okay, yeah. Hashtag donate for anybody that wants to be entered in one of the drawings to win a prize. Once you go donate either to the GoFundMe, the PayPal, or the Venmo, which we're putting in, and then just let us know that you made a donation. Although I got my phone here and I'm trying to keep up with it as it beeps at me. Um, then you get entered to win. We'll do the spinny thing from StreamYard and pick a winner. Um, for some of the more specific kind of readings, it would be a donation of $25 or more. And then there are a few that are even more than that, and that would be a personal thing we would go through if somebody's willing to do that. And again, I'll wait until that person's on screen to explain what it is that they're donating, because they can do it better than I can. But for just regular general readings, okay, we got something else. I just had a box delivered. It's probably the moving. I just ordered. They're like big, heavy-duty plastic zip
Oh.
moving bags that you can.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then it has bags you can actually carry it or put it on your back like a backpack. But they're great big, and they're better than a box because you don't have to worry about if they get wet. They don't. They don't melt like a regular box will when it gets wet. So I thought maybe that'll be easier to move stuff in. And then you can use them for storage stuff after the fact. So that's even better. 2 birds, 1 stone. Um, so that's what with the general just reading readings. And then when we get ready to do for some of the more specific kind of readings, then we will go. Thank you for reminding me, Jean. I almost forgot. We will just do the spinny things and do some readings there. And
Sherry, you got a hot tip on moving. Don't let them pack a chair till the very last. Hold one chair back. On moving day, this woman said, I learned this the hard way. Apparently, she had no place to sit down.
Well,
Oh.
I physically can't actually do the physical moving part. My back will not support that. And my brother is as strong and He-Man as he is. He's still got bad hips and bad knees from years of running a dojo and being a martial arts teacher.
Mhm.
And so his body isn't in the best of shape anymore, even though it's probably better than me. And then my son, who anytime we start doing heavy duty stuff, I get worried because of his heart. And so, but we got friends that are coming to help us out, uh, whatnot. So, a couple of folks with pickup trucks that are going to come help us load stuff up and move stuff over. And then I'm actually going on vacation starting next Friday for 2 full weeks. So it's like once we get everything moved, I'm going to collapse for a day or two and not do anything, but probably sleep and be on heating pads. And then uh, let me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I would say things you know that you're going to use right away, make sure you know exactly where they are. Because I still have boxes that are still packed from 2 years ago.
I have
There's
boxes still
probably
packed from 5 years ago. So yeah, I know they
yeah.
got shoved in the closet and never got opened. And I know that there's
Nope.
stuff that I've looked for over the last 5 years and has been like, well, I know I packed that. Where did it go? It's in one of those boxes. I don't know where.
Yeah.
Um, so oh, Marina's here in the chat. Hey, Marina. And if you want to come on and say the word, and I'll send you the link. And oh, okay, Marina's donating a reading, a 30-minute reading. So yay. Marina gives wonderful readings too, y'all. You can't go wrong. And 30-minute reading. You'd think I would be more efficient at this, but I'm not. Um, Thank you, Marina. And I know she's getting ready to do like 3 hours for her members. There's a special thing she's doing for her members that sucks because I'm a member and I'm not going to be able to join in. I'm going to have to wait and watch it after the fact. But there you go. So let's do the spinny wheel for a 30-minute reading with Sun Psychic Jean since she's here. And I know she's got stuff she's got to go do as well. So she's limited on her time. So I want to get that knocked out first. And so let me go here. All right. So if you've made a donation and you put hashtag donate, and we're going to pull for a 30-minute reading with Sun Psychic Jean. All right, there we go. And here we are. All right.
I recognize some of those names. Diane Miller.
The first one that made a donation on the thing today, and she's the one that won. Yay!
Wow.
Very good.
So, Jean, what's the best way for her to reach you, or do you want her to just email me and I'll send you her information?
If she wants to go to my website, sunpsychicjean.com, and there's a contact me tab there, and then she can just let me know that she was the winner, and I'll get back to her.
All right. So,
on my website, sunpsychicjean.com, under the contact tab.
There we go. Diane, I want to make sure I write it down correctly. 8153. And congrats, Diane. That's fantastic. And okay, I can mark that one off. And let's go back to us now. And there you go. Jackie put Sun Psychic Jean's website in the chat, so that should be easy. Y'all go and check that out anyway and go schedule something with Jean. Everybody that's on screen right now should have a link in the description box, unless it was a last minute thing before or after I posted all of this, in which case I'll go in and add their link after the fact so that you can go in and check out their channel and like, subscribe, and share. When you subscribe, click the little bell that pops up, and that lets you click all so that you get notified every time that person you just subscribe to, every time they go live, drop a video, make a post on their post page, you'll get a little notification saying that they've done something. Go check it out. And if you don't click the little bell and the all, you may randomly get a notification, but it's not a guarantee. So we finally figured out why some people were like, I subscribe, but I never get notified. Like,
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
found
click
that.
the bell and click all. So
I found that out
Yeah.
when I went looking for subscriptions I hadn't heard from since forever.
Yeah.
And I clicked on it and I subscribed and I clicked and I went, I didn't click that weird little thing. I clicked all when I started because I'm like that. But anyway, it is worth checking because YouTube likes to play games.
Yes.
oh, don't they though?
You want the all. Sometimes I've missed notifications when any of us go on live. It won't even show up sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm refreshing for 5 minutes and it's delayed. Mhm.
It seems like I'm learning something new every day as far as learning stuff on the StreamYard and on the YouTube.
I think
Seems
there's
like every
more
time I go
people.
on, there's another pop-up
Mhm.
saying, we've just added this, or we've changed that, or we have new community guidelines you must follow. It's like, really? Y'all can't take a break? That's all you got time for is to just add stuff at us, which some of it's pretty cool, but some
Sherry,
of it
there's some more
is,
people waiting in the green room.
Oh, I see. We've got Miss Denise Fletcher, Tara.
I've only been back here for about 15 minutes.
Okay, and we got Scott.
Oh,
Scott's my main right-hand man on Saturday Night Slumber Party. He's there to help me admin that and keep me from going crazy. And so y'all be sure you go check out both of their channels as well. Like I said, I will check after the show, and for whoever's on, if I didn't get their link in the description box, I will add it after the fact. So, and yes, we're gonna go around. Who's that? Nisi T. I guess I said that right.
mm-hmm.
That's cool. All right, we're gonna go around and let everybody introduce themselves because I've been running my mouth too long. Miss Nancy Jean explained about her crystal readings and in the garden, crystal gardens and whatnot. So we went through that. So we're gonna put Miss Karen in the hot seat.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh, now I'm missing.
Now she went well.
Okay. I'm figuring it out, y'all. I'm figuring it out. All right.
I'm gonna get seasick.
All right. How do I? Now, why isn't it doing what I want it to do?
You're not putting your tongue in your cheek when you do it. That's why.
Is that what I'm doing? I'm not.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
I've been on.
Wrong
I've been
person.
on.
Wait. Let's go back.
I'm not Karen. Now you've lost.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Wait. Where's Karen? There's Karen. We're gonna
It's
move
like that
Karen
game,
to
like
the
that
top.
memory game where you have to know which card everybody is.
Yeah, I'm like
Concentration.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now we got Karen. Okay, I figured it out. Yay.
Well, I am Karen, also known as Tapioca Thievery. My channel name is the Juniper Veil. I started reading tarot and putting it online in August of 2025, so it's been almost a year. I basically wanted to learn tarot and felt that the only way I would make myself actually do it is if I posted it online. Otherwise, I can procrastinate. But other than that, I just like to do world events, political tarot. I like to do new moon readings and full moon readings. And I've started doing the World Cup who will win tarot, which is a lot of fun. And I'm very surprised how much fun I'm having with it because I had no interest in the World Cup before. And so I actually have my husband come on every once in a while because he's very good at, he knows everything about the World Cup. So he's also a soccer coach, a freshman soccer coach. So that's his thing. So we're having a lot of fun with that. I've been doing every single game, and it's exhausting, but very fun at the same time. So if you're interested or not even interested, just check out check out a video. You might like them. They are a lot of fun to read how tarot goes along with sports games, which I never thought about before. So maybe then after World Cup is over, I'll do some tournaments or something. Maybe I'll do the NFL. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Interesting way to look at it too. So
right.
that's
Yeah.
really unique.
Yeah, it's cool because I discovered that the tarot really helps me to see how the teams will play during the game. Hard to tell who's going to win, lose, or if there's going to be a draw. I brought in some oracle cards to also help me with that, but it's very interesting. So, and my husband is like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That team would play like that. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, great. But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
So.
Yeah.
And y'all can find the link to Karen's channel is in the description box below. If it's not there now, it will be after the show. And I'm sure there are mods that are going to put her link in the chat. And we're going to move to, let's go back here and let's go to, because I know Miss Denise has got to leave. And
no, I don't have to, Jack.
Oh, I thought you had to leave early.
No,
she's giving away 2 15-minute readings. So we're going to draw for those in a minute. But Miss Denise, tell everybody about you and who you are and what you do and all that fun stuff. And I'm going to try to remember to email this. Gee.
Wow. I call my channel the Adventures of Denise, and it's pretty much that way. You never know what you're going to get. Because I don't know. I don't plan when I come on. It's whatever the spirits and guides want to talk. Which I have a Buddhist guide. I have a witch angel, and I have a Christian angel. They're my guides. I have 2 angels and a Buddhist guide. So I kind of get a big informational from different ages too, because Geliku was a reincarnated Lama, and I actually cleaned his house for him. And we used to get together every week and talk, and he always called me his friend because I wasn't a Buddhist. But I kind of always lived my life as a Buddhist. I don't claim to be one. I just love the philosophy of it. And that's kind of how I've always lived my life. And through going through all the adventures I've had, it has been amazing that I've made it, and I'm not in jail, not in a wheelchair, not in a grave, and I'm thankful because I know I didn't do it alone. Without my support from the heavens, I'm just thankful. And so I like to share. That's why I do love light and laughter, because life sucks and we can either cry or we can laugh. And I choose to laugh and enjoy every minute of it. Thank you for letting me be on with you guys today, Sherry.
You're very welcome. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. We're going to do drawings for you in just a moment. Let's see. We're going to switch over to Miss Jackie so she can tell us a little about herself and what she does and all that fun stuff. So take it away, Jackie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie. My channel name is Jackie B. And you can also find me, if not in the description box, put in the search engine at Jackie B Readings. You will find me. And you can hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I first started noticing my talents more when, when you just go in basically my early 20s. And I didn't think of it the whole time. I always just thought, things would happen. Just, when you say it, I didn't think, oh, this will appear, this will take place. But as I got in that moment, I had one of my friends say, have you ever used tarot decks? And I was like, no, I never thought nothing of a sort. So she's like, well, when you get your first deck, you get what you're drawn to. So that's really how my talents first started. But the hardest part for me to really get comfortable with tarot was the fact that she was showing me not just to read them upright, but reversals. And this is before you get the meanings on tarot cards. So I basically was just thrown in with the wolves and not trusting my intuition. That's the part that took me the longest, was trusting my intuition. And then I also learned how to, before I bought my first pendulum, also learned how to use a ring on a necklace and do yes and no questions. That's why I first started with too. And that was so easy. Like, I picked it up so fast. But it took me a while until I got a personal read for me to get to the point where I was like, they said, do you read? Do you do readings? Do you, have you, those your abilities? I was like, no. I was like, I have even by then, I think I already had 4 or 5 tarot decks, but I never would have thought this is something that I would have did. So as 2016 and 2020 came along, I started watching other readers have my decks out, and sometimes be like, let me see what I get while they're reading. So as I got into the community, they're like, you should try, you should create your own page. I was like, no. And they'll tell you, I told them several of them. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. But then Spirit kicked me in the butt. It was like, you need to do it. Give back. You say you want to give back, so why not? So I started my channel the 7th of this year, in January 7th of this year. But I was doing the work, though, behind the scenes and strengthening. What all it takes for us is our confidence. So definitely I'm an empath, intuitive, tarot reader, oracle reader. So I'm practicing mediumship even more, getting better at that without cards. So definitely. So Jackie B, thank you.
Jackie is a wonderful reader. Take it from me. She's done a few on me. Like I said, she was one of my first members when I started membership, and has hung with me ever since. And I was one of the ones that was helping Spirit kick her in the butt to get her own channel up and running.
Yeah, I text you sometimes. I'm like, are you feeling okay? I remember that moment. I was like, something wrong with your health? I did. I was like, I just got hit.
It took a little while, but she finally listened and did it, and it's wonderful now. So
thank you.
All right, next up, I'm going to put up Miss Sun Psychic Jean. And because I know Jean's going to be having to take off here shortly, and I just emailed you the pictures of the house, which are probably going to come as a Google link because it's a lot of pictures. You're muted.
You're muted, Jean.
You're muted, Jean.
Sorry about that, you guys. I do have them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're down at the bottom there, Sherry, if you want. Let's do that first.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's add that to the stage. Can I make that bigger? I don't know.
Big room.
We're gonna.
Do you have your admins on, Sherry?
My what?
Your admins. Your co-host.
Yeah. Nath is my admin for right now, and we're still figuring it out. And let's see, we're gonna go to.
Should have put Jackie back there.
There you go.
There we go. Now we got it.
Beautiful, Sherry. Oh my God.
That's walking in the front door.
Wow.
That's part of the living room. To the right there
look
was
at
the
that.
dining room. That's going straight into the kitchen. Which comes with all appliances.
Look at the floors, very nice.
This is the dining room area. What would be the dining room area? And that's the hallway leading back to my room, which is that's my room right there. So I've got this big long rectangle.
Nice.
AC.
Gary. You
studio.
love
Look how
having a
big.
cat.
Yes.
Is this
So-
your room?
That's going to be
Yeah.
my room. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I scored the biggest room this time around, so I'm excited.
Sabrina
And
could
I'm
do
at the other
Pilates
end of
in
the
there.
house, so it's like
Yeah,
everybody's
she
on
could do
one end,
Pilates in there.
everybody's
your
on one end,
studio.
and I'm on the other end. So it's like, yay, total privacy. That's the
Nice.
kitchen.
Nice.
Like I said, it comes with all appliances, which
Wow.
down here is rare. When you rent a house, you usually have to supply your own appliances,
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
unless it's a building.
Dishwasher.
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah, we've got refrigerator, the dishwasher. There
Double
should be
sink.
that's the
Stove.
other half of the
There's the
kitchen. There's not a
stove.
lot of counter space, but we don't do a lot of cooking anymore. We all tend to eat at our own time, and comes with
Wow.
a full-size washer dryer,
Mm.
Oh, hey.
which I can't complain about at all. That's the hallway leading to the other bedrooms that's on the other side of the house. And it comes with it. That's the full-size bathroom, which is off the hallway there. So that'll be my brother and my nephew's bathroom. That's one of the rooms, one of the bedrooms. I think that's the one my brother's going to have.
You can
And
say this is the east wing. This is
I
the west.
know.
Yeah.
And
So does
I
it have
love
like
that
a,
the living room area there has that great big old window.
does it have a whole
Yeah.
house fan, Sherry? A whole house fan? You know?
I'm not sure what kind
I
of.
think
I'm
that's
not
what that
sure.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of, if it's flush on the, it looks like it's flush on the ceiling. I honestly couldn't tell you. I know the guy that owns the house does all of his own maintenance and stuff. So if he can't fix it, then he calls in a professional to fix it. So,
Mm.
um, and yeah, that's central air and heat. They put a window unit in the one that's my room because it's off in the back by itself and it doesn't get as much because it was an add-on later on. So they put a window unit in there, which is
Do you
fine
have
by
your
me.
own bathroom?
No, I don't have my own bathroom. Unfortunately, that wasn't installed on that end, or that really would have been a cellar.
Mhm.
But that's okay. I don't mind sharing the bathroom.
Yeah.
As long as I've got my own bedroom. That's all I care about.
Now you got room for your studio in your bedroom.
That's
Mhm.
that's the whole shebang. Even the guys are excited about that because they're like, yeah, now we don't have to listen to you at midnight talking all that.
Yeah.
That they get mad at me going, I'm on air, shh, because they go walking by and they forget that I'm on, and or they don't realize it, and they just walk through talking normal, and so
I'm gonna miss hearing your brother singing. He's gonna.
yeah, y'all will miss out on his singing because whatever we're talking about, he'll walk by and he'll start singing it, whatever, and he's way out of tune, but we love him anyway. But he will literally, when he's like doing things, like I guess it's a mind thing for him, he'll make it a song. And so as he's taking the dog out to walk or fixing something to eat or doing whatever, he'll sing his steps as he's doing them. Whatever works for you, my dear, go for it. And a lot of times when he walks by and he hears all of us talking when we're on air, and he'll start singing what we're talking. And there's been times when we've been on air and talking about something, and he'll walk by and just spout out a really smart ass reply to it, and then everybody's laughing about it. I'm like, yeah, but he doesn't come on the camera, so I can't get him to make an appearance. It's hard enough getting my son, who's a musician and is used to singing in front of people, get him to come on here, and he's like, I don't want to do anything that's gonna mess you up. And I'm like, no, that's people would like to see you sometimes. They ask.
It's called entertainment. We entertain. That's the whole point, right?
That's it.
It keeps us out of YouTube jail.
Sherry,
by
what's the
doing.
outside like? Is it a? Is it a?
There should have been some pictures on there for the backyard. But it's got a nice sized front yard, a double carport, so 2 cars can fit under the carport, and there's room behind them for 2 more cars. So technically, we could park 4 cars in the drive. And then it's got a huge backyard with a locked shed in the back where we can put like all the tools and stuff that we don't have to get into every day that we can put in there and lock up. So that'll be nice. Um, the house is a white brick. And he just, he went with the beige walls and to go with the hardwood floors and just left it very monochrome throughout the house so that whoever moves in can kind of decorate it however they like. The only thing he asked was like, don't go punching holes in the wall. We're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. So, and,
Oh, that's so
but
fun.
on the one end where you look down that long hall with the bookcase, there's a corner bedroom on the back side. That's the master. If you're looking down the hall, the last door on the left is a master, and it's got a 3/4 bathroom. Actually, it's a sink, a toilet, and a shower, and it's probably as big as the bathroom here. So it's a nice sized little bathroom. And then there's another bedroom across the hall, the other corner bedroom, which my nephew will be in, and then my brother will be in the bathroom across the hall from the bathroom. And then I'm on the other end of the house, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I love the fact that there is no freaking carpet in this house at all. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna see if I can resend you the rest of the pictures to show the yard, Gene. In the
Okay.
meantime, let's go back to you, and you can tell everybody about you and what you do and your live readings you do at the fairs and all that fun stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. Isn't that fun? I started with a ghost in my house. I guess about 7 or 8, no, it was about 30 years ago. And it woke me right up. I mean, it broke me open. And when I saw that ghost, I was like, I have to find out why, how, and if what I saw. And it just took off from there. I started taking crystal healing. I did feng shui. I did shamanic energy healing. I did Reiki because I wanted to find out what it was and how to reach it and how to figure out more about it. I mean, it was like one day, I believed in ghosts. And then the next day I was like, I need to know everything I can about all of this. It was like an obsession for me. And then right around the COVID time, I was taking some classes online from Susan Lynn and Medium Kim, and they were psychic classes and mediumship classes. And it just came right through. It was like, I mean, it was not easy. Like when I started, it took a lot more effort and a lot more time. But it was here on YouTube that I was able to practice and get a lot of experience. And then I started going to the psychic fairs and doing in-person readings. And I've been doing that for about 5 years. And that's a lot of fun. And you can see that if you want to go onto my website, sunpsychicgene.com. I do have all of my in-person locations where I will be for my psychic fairs. It's under the in-person tab. And also I do group events once a month. I do a introductory kind of a teaching about past lives. Well, Karen was there for the past life mini readings the last time I did that. I do sacred geometry, introduction to sacred geometry, and pendulum classes, all kinds of different classes, and lots of fun. chakra healing workshop, how to raise your vibration. I do something fun once a month. And I also have a psychic study practice group once a month where I take everybody through a guided meditation. And with this guided meditation, my guides have explained it to me that it's in order to center and focus. So when we center and focus and then raise our level of consciousness, and then we go into the practice. So I do a guided meditation so that we practice centering, practice focusing, and practice raising our vibration. It allows us to go into these, and then I would teach or explain a technique, a psychic practice technique, a scrying, clairaudience, clairvoyance, all different types of techniques to practice with your psychic skills. And then we go into 2 breakout rooms, and then we come back and we talk all about it. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a great group, and I'm just really thrilled. I'm very passionate about teaching, sharing, and practicing. That's how, after I started with my classes around the COVID, I started a practice group right away. And it was once a week I had the practice group, which was that was very intensive practice, but we did it and it was amazing. So that's where I am. I'm a psychic and a medium, and I do tarot. I don't do tarot as much on the YouTube, but I do tarot. And yeah, so you never know. I also I do distance energy healing, and I have completed all 3 levels of Reiki. I don't teach Reiki, but I do offer that as a healing um, in my offerings, in my readings. So, and that's what I have. That's what I am. My channel is Sun Psychic Jean. My YouTube, my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything, and my website. Everything is under Sun Psychic Jean. Sun Psychic is all one word. So thank you very much, Sherry.
You're welcome very much, Jean. All right, we're gonna real quick. We're gonna switch you and Scott, and I'm gonna let Scott introduce himself before he has to disappear on us. And because I know he's got shows already lined up today. And then we'll do some more drawings. I know y'all like that. So all right, Mr. Scott, you're up.
Hi, everybody. I am Scott from Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. I have my own channel. I do a lot of lives, a lot of collabs. I started about 5.5 years ago wanting to know more about tarot because I had just had a spiritual enlightenment. And I was wondering if they had anything to do with each other, and it turns out they did. I asked one of my friends, because I didn't know anybody into tarot, so I knew this. One of my friends that I worked with was a witch, and so I was like, "Do you know anything about tarot?" And she's like, "Well, I have one deck, but it's really sassy." And I'm like, "Oh," and I said, "Well, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna get that deck, I guess, get the same one you have." And it was The Wild Unknown by Kim Kranz, and I did an interview for the deck, and because she's like, you got to do an interview so you can get to know the deck, and I did it. I got great cards. It was going so well. And then the last question is, what is the outcome of your relationship with the deck or with tarot? And I got the devil, and I freaked out. I didn't know what the devil meant. I didn't like it, and I said, I'm not doing this ever again. I don't want anything to do with it. This is, and she's like, wait a minute. She's like, that could just mean that you're going to be addicted to it. So that actually did happen. And I found a deck that I really liked and learned from, and, just fell in love with the tarot and Oracle right around the same time. And so, yeah, I am an empath. I do a lot of tarot, do a lot of oracle, mediumships, and not a lot of mediumship, but I'm learning. And I'm learning my psychic muscles too a little bit. But my channel is Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. I think it's put the at sign and you can get there. Sherry did put it in the description. Thank you, Sherry. And I am on the Slumber Party a lot with Sherry. Because I love her and she's awesome. And I'm just happy to have this chance to support you a little bit and be there for you as you've been there for me and for others. So that's what I got.
Thank you, Scott, and I love you too. So I corrupted him quite well for the slumber party. He still blushes sometimes with the naughty cards.
I do, yeah.
And we love to tease him about it. So it's like, yeah, I'm just this awful corrupting person. We can't cuss right now today, but on the slumber party, I literally have to run like a content warning on the bottom scroll of letting people know the explicit language will be used, and if you don't like it, go watch somebody else. Don't come here. So and that seems to work pretty much. Let's see, who have we I know who we haven't. And now for the man of the hour, Mr. Nate, who is the mastermind behind all of this and twisted my arm into doing it, and for which I am very thankful and grateful. And uh, tell us all about yourself, Nath.
Well, thank you for having me. Of course, so glad that I could help organize this fundraiser, and I think you deserve it. And the fact that so many readers and psychic and light workers will join you today, Sherry, just is a testimony to how much you're loved in the community and how much people care about you. So you should be very, very proud of that. Now, it looks like for the reunion of the fundraiser, we might all be able to fit it into your room. Even the size of your room. Maybe we all do that in person next time. the A little bit about how I started to be involved as a psychic medium card reader. I actually was reading cards as early as 8 or 9 years old. I really started with cards in my hands, just reading the playing cards, just doing like really, really, um, you know, divination work using playing cards and telling friends and family what I was seeing. And I continued on that. I learned tarot. I learned tarot by with a mentor, and she was making me read tarot not by looking at the card, but by placing my hand over each card and just sharing what I was seeing. And as a clairsentient, as an empath, this was kind of the best way that I learned, was just feeling the energy of the card as opposed to watching it or to observing the details, which of course I did later on. um, I'm also a psychic medium. I do private readings. My YouTube channel is The Third Wish. I enjoy doing current events, but also personal readings. I really like both. And I really like divination. I really like to predict how things are going to happen um, based on the current energies. Now, I don't believe that everything is written. I really believe in free will, but it is interesting to see the path, the trajectory you're on, and also being proactive in your reading. In other words, if the cards tell you things are going to go a certain way, then let's also use the energy from the spirits to see how can we make things a little bit better for you so that we'll get you to a better destination. And so that's really kind of how I see this. It's about helping people, but helping them alter their current trajectory, or if the current trajectory is exactly what you want, that's wonderful. Let's validate that. But if you want a different outcome, how do we get you to do that? What is Everything is energy, everything is possible. And so I feel like I'm here to help you get to where you want. If in my reading I see things not getting in the direction that you want, then my next question will be, how can we get you to that direction? So that's a little bit about me. For this show, I'm giving away a 3 questions reading. That's actually the type of reading that I like to do best in addition to live readings. Sometimes I don't know anything about you. You just email me 3 questions, and I just pick up on kind of a blind energy and tell you how I see things going for you. So 3 questions of your choice. And I'm giving away one of those readings today. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, Nate. And we've got Amy just joined us, but before we go to her, I want to do one of Denise's readings that she's giving away. So y'all make sure you've got hashtag donate, that you've made a donation of any kind, and then put hashtag donate in the chat, and we will pull. Oh, thank you, Anne. That's so sweet. Look what she put. To be in the presence of a community of people who have made sacrifices to give to others is awesome. Thank you, beautiful light workers, and Viviani and Kathy. There's too many of you to name.
Oh,
Yes, there are too many to name. And thank you for putting up that beautiful message, Anne. That is truly lovely. I tend to be really bad at looking and reading the chat when I'm kind of running stuff. I forget to look. But we got 122 people in the chat right now. Just, I
wow.
think, just on my channel. I don't know. It might include everybody's. I'm not sure how they do it when we're simulcasting.
It's all through your channel. It's everybody. It's
It's
combination.
everybody all together. So all together, we got 123 people. That's awesome. So real quick, let's go to the spinny wheel. If I can get it back up here, add that to the stage. And we are going to be running for a 15-minute reading from Denise, who's somewhere here on the side. And then, okay, here we go. Where it stops, nobody knows.
For Truth
Watchers. Awesome. Okay, winner. What was that? For Truth. Denise, what is the best way? Do you want them to just email you, or do you want them to email me and I'll send you the info?
Well, yeah, that might work, because then you can verify the donation.
Okay, yeah, my phone's been blowing up as they're making stuff, so I've been watching that.
Okay, so you want to do it that way? That way you can verify.
Okay, not a problem.
But I am writing down the winners.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to write it as we go too, but just in case. I have a couple of people doing it, it makes it easier. So, yeah.
I have more pictures, and I have a total of the GoFundMe donations since we started the show.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, let's go to the pictures real quick. And I did that wrong. Let's add to stage. Is it going to do this way?
Okay.
Add to. Oh, I got to remove the other one. Okay. let's see. All right. Add to stage. I'm
There we
figuring it
are.
out. Okay, so that's
This
the
is
3/4 bathroom. That's the one
Oh.
my son and I will share. So we've got a toilet, a sink, and a shower. That's all you need. Um, and uh, and that's the toilet side. And I love the fact that there's actually a window in the bathroom.
right.
Because you get natural light. That's half of the backyard.
Wow.
And
Oh my
there's a big old
goodness.
locked shed in the
Wow.
back there that's got like security on it and locks. So my brother
Nice.
can put like his tools, and we can put miscellaneous stuff that doesn't need to sit in the house all year in there, and it'll be safe. And then that's the other half of the backyard.
Wow.
Wow.
The backyard is like huge. I could have a 100-person party in the backyard and still have room to go.
Sounds like an invitation.
Yeah.
Everybody head this way. We'll have a party. I have no problem making pots of gumbos. So and just
Oh, hell
have
yeah.
have us a good old time.
You're going to really enjoy that,
And the
Sherry.
the catfish down there is like melts in your mouth like butter.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh man,
Um,
that's good eating.
yeah, and I love the fact that the kitchen's kind of small, but like I said, we don't really cook that much, and that's my space. I get the big room this time out, and my private hallway, which is where the cat box and everything will go. So the rest of the house doesn't have to smell it. It'll be back up in that corner. And then that's the living room coming in the front door. The front door is actually the side door, but whatever. It's still in the living room.
Yeah.
Then as you walk in the door, straight across is the kitchen. That's the dining room area. And that's the door to the left there goes into my room. And while there's technically not a closet in
Wow.
this room, if you go back out into the hallway, he's got hanging stuff at the end there that
Oh,
I can make my closet. And then I'm probably going to get a wardrobe to buy and put in there to keep. Plus, I have a dresser. I have a big 3-drawer dresser that is currently sitting in a closet right now because there's nowhere to put it. That I'll have, so that'll make things a lot better.
this
And
big
I'm
room here
probably
is Sherry's
throwing
room.
away half of my clothes. So
Look at all the light. That's great.
that's what I love about that room. I got 4 windows, so I'm gonna have a lot of natural light.
Mhm.
Hopefully, it doesn't mean it turns into a furnace in the summertime, but I don't think it's well because of the way it's situated. I don't think I'm getting direct. I don't think it's east-west on those windows. I think it's north-south on the windows. So I'll get more indirect lighting as opposed to direct light come pouring through the windows. Which in the morning is nice, but in the afternoon in the summer, not so nice. So,
Look at that
yeah.
big backyard. Everything is so green. I'm surprised down in Louisiana.
Oh yeah, we dig 6 inches, you hit water.
That's the swamp, right?
It's like
Any gators? No?
well, they get out sometimes and wander around town, or they'll come floating down the river when there's a lot of rain and things kind of overflow into each other.
It's beautiful. It's so big.
Where that house is, we are roughly maybe about 2 to 3 miles from the Vermilion River, which cuts through one whole side of the town. And which is good most days, but on days when the river is smelly, it's not so good because it's not like clean blue water that you see in a lot of rivers. It's more of a swampy colored because it feeds in from the Gulf and from the swamps on the
You mean
river.
it looks more like the current reflecting pool after Trump repainted it?
Exactly.
Nick,
Except I think our river's cleaner. But because boy, what a mess that turned out to be, huh?
Mhm.
mm,
So, all righty then. Well, then let's go to all right, real quick. We're gonna do a quick intro and let Amy say hello. She just got through surviving tornadoes ripping through her neighborhood, so finally got electricity back on. Right, your power's back,
woohoo, yes,
and the house is still there, so she lucked out.
yes, we did.
Say
Seriously,
thanks for that.
yeah. I'm still here. I'm still alive. Thank God. Um, it just kind of hopped. It would land and hit and hop and land and hit and hop. And one of our areas was the one that was hit. And we are so lucky. Everybody around us got damaged. We didn't. So even though our area got hit. So I'm telling you, angels are watching over us. What happened was it just started blowing. It turned green and started blowing. I was like, okay. And the winds got up to about 90 to 100 miles an hour. And two of our trees that were huge and had been there for years broke off and started blowing around our house. And it hit the side of our house, but no damage. And then it hit our roof really hard, but no damage. And then it just went in our front yard, right by our front steps. No damage. But everybody else got hit. So, and we were without power for 6-7 days. So yay. We've got cool air now. So thank you, whoever watched us up there to keep us alive, and everybody, everybody around us. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was unalived. So we're all okay. But yes, I am Amy Warrior Queen. Channel is the same name. I love I'm a psychic medium who is almost ready to start reading runes. And I'm still working on scrying. That one is kind of kicking my butt. I just love helping the community. I love helping people out, and one of my favorite things to do is to try to help you through a situation. So I don't know what to say. I have so much to say, but don't know how to say it. But just thank you, everybody, for being there for me. So I try to pay it forward and help others. I've always been that way. So, and thank you, everybody on this panel that has helped me from the beginning, because I just hit 7 years on my channel. So thank you so much. And I'll stop babbling because my brain is just, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy. And yeah, if I had a tornado rip through my front yard, I think my brain would be a little scattered too. We got a couple of folks hanging out backstage.
I'll go away for a bit and I'll come back later.
Yes, I have to go.
Okay,
too.
Miss Nancy Jean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
gotta
come,
fill me
go.
around.
come back whenever. And
You have to remove me, dear.
and in the meantime, we've still got some giveaways to do, and we'll be taking care of those as well. And
You got rid of someone.
I'm going to go to Sherry. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Scott. Thank you, darling. I'll see you later.
All righty.
No slumber party tonight, y'all. No slumber party tonight. Sherry's going to collapse and sleep.
Oh. And hi, Nate. I finally got to meet you, so hello.
Hi.
Hi, Kyle.
Yes.
Hi, Andrew. There's our buddy, Andrew from AndrewNikki.com. Y'all know.
Hi, Andrew.
My favorite skincare stuff. And no, I'm not.
I can't hear Sherry,
I
actually.
did that earlier. Oh, thank you, Amethyst Dreamer. So thank
Sherry,
y'all
can
for
you
popping
hear?
in.
Can you hear Andrew?
Saying hello.
Can you hear Andrew? Because he can't hear you.
Andrew, you can't hear me.
I can't hear Sherry.
Oh.
Okay, let's switch. Can you hear me now? No. Back out and come back in. Somebody tell
Yeah, you
them
might have to
come back in.
Go out and come back in. That's what Sherry said. This happened at the birthday party.
No, I came back. I meant to go away. So you made me leave.
And Andrew's going to come back in a minute because he couldn't hear anybody. He couldn't hear me. So, well, that's nothing to be ashamed about. I talked too much.
If you have someone waiting, you can kick me out. Otherwise, I'm fine sitting here. I don't.
You're good right there. And Andrew will be back in a sec. We got what, 2, 4, 6. We got how many people?
You can put 10.
You got 4 more spots.
And then 7. I got 3 more spots here because we got the spinny wheel on one of them. And Andrew will be back in a minute. And
we have lightning in my area.
Yeah, we were supposed to be getting some storms this afternoon, so fingers crossed everything works okay. Andy's back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I was gonna say, y'all can have the storms. We're done. We don't want any more.
Yeah, nobody enjoys having tornadoes rip their front yard up. So, of course, we had hurricanes to deal with. We just dodged a bullet from Tropical Storm Arthur, which I had to tease Arthur about well, you were coming to visit and you're coming right down here. And he was like, what? I'm like, Tropical Storm Arthur. He's like, oh my God, that's what they named it. I said, yeah, you're the first one of the season. So, and I think they're up to the D's now. So I don't remember the name of it. I saw something earlier. And
well, now you'll have no problem taking me if I want to come down and visit.
All right, and Sabrina's here, so
you never sent me a link. You never sent me a link, Sherry. I had to message Karen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I have questions for Andrew about his products, so I wanted to be here.
Okay, well, we're going to do some giveaways first. We got some readings to give away here. So I'm getting ready to, where did it go? I'm getting ready to put the spinny wheel back up. There we go. And we've got, who do we do? We've got, we got another 15-minute reader with Denise. So make sure if you've made a donation that you put #donate in the chat so that you are added to the list. And we're going to pull for another 15-minute reading from Denise.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. I was going to donate a half-hour one. Do you want to do 2 15-minute ones then instead? So you can
you do whatever you normally do is fine, darling. Yeah. Nate, you want to read
Hey, yay! Well, that'll be fun. Well, why don't we do 2 then? That way you can have something to give away.
You know, respin the wheel, Sherry. I'm donating to someone.
Okay. It's just fun. One of our names pops up. We're like, no, I'm not in it. I was just telling people what to put. And so the system doesn't know that. It's just going to draw whoever's name is in there. So this is for another 15-minute reading with Denise. Amethyst Dreamer.
Amethyst.
Congratulations. So if y'all will email me swampvoices@gmail.com, all one word, and send me your contact info, and I will get that to Denise so that she can contact you and y'all can work out when, where, why, how for your reading. And
Sherry, if someone's not on the show, they've been here, they've set themselves up, will they still win even if they're not logged on?
Yeah, I mean, if they've had to leave the chat, if they've made a donation and their name is in there with #donate, they have a chance to win. And then they would need to come back, I guess, and watch through the show at a later date to see if their name was a winner. In the meantime, if somebody wins and they're not here, then I will try to get in touch with them and let them know, hey, you won something, contact me. And so that would take care of that. All right, so now we're going to go back to, where's my right?
There you go.
All right, now we're going to go back to here. Yay! And let's see. Kyle, do you know everybody that's here?
I know most people.
Okay.
Except for me. Hi.
Except for me. You don't know me at all, do you, Kyle?
I don't know Kyle.
We were just on a show yesterday. We did the 2 Crystal Queens.
Yes, it was fun. I liked it. I'm still in my pajamas, you guys. I'm sorry. It's Saturday.
That's all right. So hi.
Fantastic.
We
should all be in pajamas.
That was super fun.
I am here to be comfortable
Nice to
today.
meet you, Andrew. I've heard amazing things about your stuff. So nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually,
Same.
Sherry, I've got something for you completely left of field. Can I throw it at you?
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. I'm going to put you. I'm gonna put you in the hot seat. Hang on just a minute.
I'd love a freebie or something, man.
The hot seat.
All right.
All right.
There you
go. Do you think we can give away 3 of these complete sets?
Yes, all to me.
Absolutely.
So
I know Miss Nancy G wants one.
I want one.
No problem. No problem. Just
I'll even pay you.
How much?
No.
How much you want? I'll pay for what?
No problem.
You're very popular.
Well, thank you so much.
We love Andrew. We
Very
love his product.
Yes.
And thank you for a very, very generous offer. That's a full set, y'all. That's a few bucks you're paying for that there.
3
And
3 of them, yeah. And you give them away. You give them away today, in the timing that you want. They're my gift to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for my gift.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for my gift. I really appreciate that.
Clearly, I have to raise the number, but okay, no problem. No problem. So, Sherry, how's the moving going?
We start. I got boxes and stuff coming today, so I can start packing. We pick up the keys Friday. We start moving next weekend, and I'm taking 2 weeks off to recuperate, and hopefully there won't be any issues with moving. I'm hoping the rain finishes out this weekend, so we don't have to deal with it next weekend.
Right.
because we did just dodge a bullet with Tropical Storm Arthur that almost got us. And then it jigged instead of jogged, and it went a little north of us and right around us. So we were like, yeah, all right. That's a good deal. Okay.
But that's great. I am so I'm so great, really happy that everything's working in your favor. And of course, you have people everywhere that love and back you 1,000%. So you deserve this. You deserve this, Sherry. You deserve this. And I think Nath is also an amazing friend to help set this up for you. I think that's just amazing as well.
Oh,
thank you.
So,
I was so blessed when Mel Dorr, the Aloha Shirt Psychic, is an old friend of Andrew's, and introduced us, and I got to meet Andrew and talk with him, and then we became friends. And I was like, wow, I know somebody that owns his own company that's pretty big. So that kind of threw me for a loop. It was like being in a whole different atmosphere.
Stratosphere.
You get up there,
I
and
am
you
just
realize
like you.
we're regular people, just like everybody else. Nobody's better.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Andrew has a beautiful product that was spiritually motivated by his grandmother and his mother, and it's the best damn skincare I have ever found in my whole life.
God love you, Sherry.
And
God love
I
you.
will say that from the rooftops to my dying day, because it truly is the best stuff I've ever used.
When I have enough money to scrounge up, I'll buy some.
We'll have a discussion after the show. Don't
Andrew's
worry.
gonna
We'll
have a talk with you
discussion
later.
after the show.
So
Okay.
we're gonna work on our link. So but thank you. I know Andrew was like, I'm glad to come on, but what can I contribute? And I'm like, just being here and saying hello to people so they have a face to go with a name, because they all hear us talk about Andrew Nikki Skincare. And of course I carry my well, y'all can't see it because I'm not on screen.
There we go.
I have my little products that I keep on my desk so that when somebody asks me about it and I talk about it, I can actually pull it out and say, this is this, and this is this, and this is how you do it.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm giving 2 tutorials sometimes. But Andrew does not pay me to talk about his products at all. I just, I got a free sample to try it and was blown away with how well it works and how it made my skin look. And I'm 65 now, and so I tend to tease and say I need a tuck here and a pin there. And
you look amazing, Jerry.
I started using this stuff, and it's like, okay, I don't have to really. Well, maybe another tuck just to get these. But people tease me about my AI facelift pictures that I create on the computer and say that's how I wish I looked. And
Yeah.
you see the real me, and that's enough to scare anybody. But
I do have a question for Andrew about his products. Is that
Hi,
okay?
Sabrina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I would like to know what the best products are for dry skin. I live in the desert and my skin is dry. I drink all kinds of water and all kinds of tequila, and I don't think it makes any difference. But so I wanted to ask you personally what I should get.
She's been bugging me for 3 days of when is Andrew going to be on, because I want to
be on with Andrew.
Yeah. I feel so privileged.
Sabrina, you've got my email address, right?
Yes, I do.
Make sure you write me with your address, yeah?
Okay.
All right, and I will take
Oh
care
boy,
of you.
Santa Claus is coming to
town.
I will take care of you.
Santa Claus.
So, which desert do you live in, Sabrina?
Well, I'm in New Mexico right now, and the other half of the year I'm in Phoenix. So I
Oh,
mean,
you are desert both sides.
She's my
Oh,
teriyaki
yeah.
sauce connection back in Phoenix because it's only
Yeah.
Num num.
So,
my
you know,
sterilized ham.
I'm in Palm Springs, and so I know the desert very, very well.
Oh, I can come get
Um,
it when I'm there in Phoenix.
It's
What
not
you're
that
going to
far.
want,
Dry and initiated
Irritated
booster
booster.
serum.
yeah.
Irritated.
So
Okay.
That
what you,
is some of the
yeah.
best stuff. I use it on my arms and my legs.
Oh, nice.
Can I
And
use that on my ass too?
can if you want to.
And I'll send you this as well.
That's
So
a moisturizer.
basically, you take the moisturizer, right, and you literally give that a few pumps. The moisturizer will come up, and then you take the booster serum, you place it in with the moisturizer, you just mix it with your fingers and apply. And if it doesn't work, you just let me know, but I can guarantee you it will, and I pretty much can guarantee you're going to love how
I
it
can
feels.
guarantee you it will.
Okay.
because
All right. And I am happy to continue ordering. I would be delighted because I can only hold my face up like this for so long, and
I
I'm
know,
hoping it'll
yeah.
stay there. I'm like, come on.
I'll be getting addresses from everybody that I know on the screen right now that want some.
That's great.
I have a question too about. Oh, sorry. Was everybody done? I'm sorry.
I was
Yeah,
just
go
going to
ahead,
ask,
Amy.
is that since it has irritated in it, does that mean it's good for sensitive skin too?
Yes.
Cool.
As a matter of fact, that particular serum, of which we have 7, a lot of people are using it for rosacea.
Cool.
And seeing good
nice.
results. Now, rosacea can be a broad spectrum of severity, so I'm not claiming that it does. Rosacea is a serious issue, but there are a lot of customers who are using it for rosacea and are loving the results. So I'm very pleased with that, to be honest.
And for those that already have like skin damage or something, there's this one which is damage prevention booster serum. I use this on my arms too because I tend to lean on my desk and so my elbows get really dry and irritated. I have like products all over the house, so wherever I'm at,
And we're
just whip it out
jealous.
real quick. And
Yes.
So
She's getting a whole box just to take the products with her to the next house.
Wow. Make sure you send that to New Mexico.
Bye,
Yes.
Dave.
So,
you leaving, Miss Nancy G?
Nancy Jean, I'll be in touch with you about July 3rd. I have to email everybody. The
I
Feel Good
understand.
Friday, July 3rd.
Right.
Oh, yes. Send me a link.
Okay.
Okay,
Sharis,
my turn. My turn.
Wait, just a second. What's that, Nate?
Oh,
Goodbye,
I was
Nate.
just I have to leave the show because I have my own members show to go to.
Right.
So I'll text you, and that maybe leaves some spot for someone who's waiting in the green room or wants to come. So thanks.
I don't have anybody waiting at the moment, but yeah,
Bye,
that'll.
everyone.
Bye, Nate. I'll
Bye,
see you in a
Nate.
couple
Thank
weeks.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay.
And Nate is the mastermind behind all this. When I first told him, when we first found out we had to move, we had like a month and a half to get out because they're renovating our building and up in the rent. And when we started looking at the cost of that, it was like it would be cheaper to just get a house. So we got lucky and we found a house to rent. And the guy was willing to wait until July for us to move in. And I had a show with Nate. I guess it was the day after we kind of like set the deal with the guy. We're in the matter of doing the application process and all that. And the first thing out of Nate's mouth was, "Whoa, we got to do a GoFundMe so you can pay for everything." And I'm like, "No, we don't need to do that." He's
Wow.
like, "Yeah, we do." And next thing I know, he's sending me a link. Here, your GoFundMe set up. He already set it up and everything. And then he was like, "Okay, now we're going to do a marathon show. So what time do you want to work I was like, oh my God. So this is all because of Nate and his faith in everyone and in me, and for which I am eternally grateful. I have learned so much from him. He's the one that taught me how to remote view, which is still kind of spotty with me, but I'm learning how to do it, and as well as how to go into someone who's still alive and channel them, which is different than when they're dead, from what I've been told.
That's cool.
Because I've not had problems channeling dead people. They seem to just come right on in and talk. Live people was a different story. And the first person he had me do it on was the current occupant of the White House. And
Dumpy?
I came out of that one feeling like I needed to take about 20 hot showers. It's like, that man has the squirreliest brain I have ever been to, and it was terrifying. I was literally like freaking out about it. Yeah, but it's because of Nate, because he's been the one that's been teaching me this stuff, and just a little at a time. And he's a lovely, lovely man. He lives in Portugal, so he's in a lovely, lovely area. And one of these years, I hope to get a passport and travel.
We need to get you organized for that. We'll do a GoFundMe for that, Sherry.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, Mel's going to Ireland next year, and I'm like, oh, I so want to go to that. I want to go to Ireland so bad. He's also going to Egypt, and I'm like, oh, I would really like to go to Egypt.
Egypt is amazing.
All of Mel's travels, but I don't have the money for that. And
he's going to he's going to Australia and New Zealand as well.
I said Egypt is amazing.
It's when I first met him and he was talking about all these trips, I'm like, how the hell you afford these trips? And he's like, well, if I get so many people that come on with the package thing, then I get my trip for free. And I'm like, now how do you get a job like that?
That's right.
That's what happens when you're kind of in that role, in that world, and you did that for a living at one time, and so you kind of know how it all works, and which is really kind of cool. I was like, I didn't know you could do that and then go for free yourself, so that's kind of interesting. But I'd have to get a passport before I did any of that, and I'm gonna wait until we get someone else in the administration before I to do that, because even though we've got like generations, well, my great aunt was into genealogy tracing, and she found evidence of our family being here during the Revolutionary War, before we became the United States of America. And so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And we are also among the first 400 families who got land grants when Texas was opened up, when, after the Louisiana Purchase, which included Texas and all of that. And when they opened up Texas, there's a book called I forget something 400 something, but there's like the first 400 families that got land grants to be in Texas, and we have an ancestor that was one of those people. And I was like, well, damn, they didn't send me any land. I mean, I spent half my life living in Texas. I didn't get anything. So that's kind of cool when you have somebody in your family that's into the genealogy thing, and they start researching, and it's like, wow, it's really starting to thunder out there.
I heard that.
We heard that.
I thought it was my stomach growling.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was my stomach growling, and then I saw a flash of light out of the corner of my eye, and I turned. I could just barely see.
Are you having another step in, Sherry? Tell the truth.
I'm telling you.
Are you having another step in?
That's starting to happen more and more, and it's kind of freaky when it does. Especially
it was.
For those that don't
I
know
was
what a
there
step
for her very first
that's
one. It
literally
freaked
when
me out.
you'll be doing a reading, and another spirit or one of your guides will basically shove you out of the way and step into your body and start talking. Evidently, it's been happening for a while, and I just didn't know it. I thought I was just like losing my mind. And then it happened. Amy and I were doing a show, and it happened. And for the first time, I was conscious of the fact that I'm looking at myself, and myself is talking, and it's not me. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And that afternoon, I was doing backstage for Arthur. And as soon as we got on camera together, I was like, oh, okay, what's going on here? And I told Arthur about it. He's like, oh, yeah, you got to step in. I'm like, what is that? So he's the one to explain it to me. So, and now I catch myself doing it more and more. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of freaky, a little weird. And I still worry that people are going to like come into the middle of that and think, who is this crazy woman that is talking about stuff that makes no sense to what she's reading on? So take it or leave it. Let's see. We've got somebody backstage.
I have to go anyway. If you want.
Oh, Kyle. Hang up, Gibbs.
Yes.
Kyle, hang up just a minute. I'm going to pop you on screen so you can just real quick let everybody know who you are and what you do and how much we adore you. And that way everybody will meet you. So this is Kyle. Although I called her Kylie for the first 2 days that I noticed her, she's like, actually, it's Kyle. And I'm like,
it's all good. That's like a family nickname anyway, so it's not.
Okay.
It's not offensive. That's like what uncles and like aunts call me, so it's all good. Hi, I'm Kyle Treese Cranston. I use my middle name. Just call me Kyle. I use my middle name so people don't think I'm a dude. I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual consultant. I do shadow work, past life readings, all the fun things. Tarot, oracle cards, angels, the big angel girl. I'm also like an angel witch. So I kind of like to blend the witchy world with the angel world. To me, it all fits together. There's no reason why they have to be separate. And that you can be a witch and you can make angels at the same time. I love crystals. Sabrina and I did a crystal show yesterday. It was so fun. We were like kept showing our fun crystals off.
We got to hook you and Miss Nancy Jean up because she's the queen of crystals.
She does crystals.
She's going to be invited on Psychic Profiles too.
Ooh, I would love that.
Sabrina works with crystals and runes too. So, and I know y'all have got each other's info. So, I like connecting people.
I love that about you, and you're so like everyone donating to Sherry. Thank you so much. I'm gonna throw out two, like what Denise did, 2 15-minute readings with me for people that donate. And they're like, it's a good chance to ask like a couple questions and get some like soul coaching in, or like, you know, I can't really do mediumship in like a 15-minute time frame, but I can. We can cover a lot of ground, and I always go over because I'm a talker anyway. So it's really going to be more like 20 minutes, maybe 25.
Well, thank you, Kyle. That is so sweet of you.
Oh, of course, I'm happy to do it. So please donate to Sherry, and and when you can win a reading with me, they're super fun. So that's why I was late. I had a client. So
they are. I love doing personal readings. They are a lot of fun.
I'm actually going to the witch shop tonight. They're from 4 to 10. It's the night market. So they asked me to come in for 4 to 10 and do readings.
Oh, cool.
I have a client at like 3:30 and then one at 9.
That's nothing I've never done that kind of thing. That's like on my bucket list to actually do a psychic fair, to not just be a guest, but to actually go and do readings. That would be a blast. So
they're fun. I did a fair like 2 weeks ago, and it was a really good time. It was a 3-day fair. We were at a casino, and the energy was really good. We had a lot. It was in Kansas City, so I do a lot of theaters in my area. But it's so nice to meet people I already know and meet new people. And thanks for donating.
I love finding new people and then hooking them up to everyone. That's so much fun. Scott does the same thing.
Yeah,
we both started doing it about the same time, and now we're like sharing people. Have you met this one? No. Have you met that one? No. Okay, we're gonna switch them out. So that's a lot of fun, and I
love that.
I am going to flip us back to here real quick because I know
You
Kyle's
need me to
getting
go
ready to
away,
watch TV.
Sherry, so we
And,
can make space.
Hey, with the streamer,
Yeah.
is that you, Mary? I didn't know that was your screen name.
Wait, what?
I just had a client, and I think she's on the chat, so I was like, "Oh, is that you?" We just the reading.
I have to jump off too. But before I leave,
Hi, Puddin'.
I also want to say hello, Dibs. The microdermabrasion set from Andrew Niki is amazing.
It's fabulous.
I love that.
Thank you so
It's
much.
feels like butter.
And
Like
the
my
red
face
light
is like
mask,
this.
y'all. I should have had it out. It's in a box already. The red light, the infrared light, the mask. There you go. That thing is marvelous. And I've got the other one that does like your neck and your chest, which is
There it
fantastic.
is. You just look like you need a chainsaw when you're wearing it.
Oh my.
Yeah, it'd make
That's
a great
half
Halloween mask. But you couldn't turn it on and try to walk around because you can't see anything because the red lights in your eyes. It is awesome. So
All right, I have to go. My in-laws are here. I'll see
Bye,
you guys.
Karen.
I'll
Bye,
be back
Karen.
later.
Thanks for the link. So I could invite myself.
I gotta take my kiddo to play therapy, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was late. I was having a fun reading, so
that's okay.
You know me, better late than pregnant.
That would be awful. I'm 46. It's my worst nightmare.
I don't have to worry about that.
No more children.
Yeah, that ship has sailed here, baby. I just want to practice
Tell me
and
about
never
it.
get it right.
One was enough
It
for
was nice
me
to meet you,
after
Andrew. Nice
18
to
hours
meet
of
you,
hard
Amy.
labor.
Nice to meet
I
you,
was
dear.
like, yeah, nope, that's it. I'm
Bye,
done.
Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
But I have a question for Andrew. Is that okay? Yeah. All right. I just turned 54, and I'm just now starting to have problems with puffiness under the eyes.
Is Amy talking?
Yes, right here. Can you hear me?
No. Yes, Amy's trying to
hear
type. She probably can't hear her,
No.
Andrew.
I can
She's
hear
seen the problem
Amy.
before.
I can hear her.
We can hear her. I think it's
Oh,
just
here we
Amy.
go again. I'm glad that this is happening on somebody else's StreamYard because it always
Right.
happens to me.
Hang on, Amy, because Andrew can't hear you at all. So
Amy,
I'll
go
look
out and
you
come
up
back.
after the show and you can ask him those questions and he can give you a more definitive answer.
Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, I know Andrew was like, why do you need me? Why should I come on? I don't contribute anything. I'm like, because everybody likes to see your beautiful smile.
Fitting, right?
No.
Yes, we just want to tell you how great you are.
Oh, no,
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
to show people in the chat who bitch about us, why y'all always showing this stuff for your, what I'm like, because it's the best skincare I've ever found.
Ever.
You cannot go wrong with it. It's better for your skin than anything on the market. And no, I don't get paid for it. I do get product, but that's okay because I use the hell out of it from head to toe, quite literally. And so this helps people put a face to the name and be like, oh, it's a real person that she really does know. She's not
Word
just
of
saying.
mouth advertising is the best.
So, Sherry, you
ever.
want me to talk about the name?
Yes, please. Let me put him back up on the hot seat.
No,
And
you
then
don't have
after
to put me on the
Andrew
hot seat.
talks about
I want to see your
that.
face too. You don't have to put me on the hot spot.
No, I don't mind doing
Here we
that.
go.
All right. So, and then we've got a couple other new people that's popped in backstage, and then we're gonna let Andrew tell us about how this company got started and the name, and then we're gonna do some drawings. Okay, we're gonna give away some stuff. So.
Yes, you've got 3 sets to give away anytime you want from here to the end of the show. So all yours anytime you want.
Merci beaucoup.
Now I can't
You're
hear.
very welcome.
I can't hear Andrew. Can everybody hear Andrew, or is it just me?
Yeah, I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Yeah, here. Sabrina, go out and come back
I'm
in. That
leaving.
seems to be the problem.
Love you. Bye.
Okay.
So
That's been so weird. Okay.
yeah,
Europe,
and it happened to
Andrew.
me too. Yeah, I get asked a lot. what is in the name. And you know, Andrew and Nikki was 4 years in the making in product development and consumer testing and all that kind of stuff. And when I was trying to find a name for the brand, everything that had like derma this or, you know, skin something that as a website name or a domain name were all taken. And not only were they taken, but they were being hijacked. And if you wanted to buy it, it was $50,000, $100,000, $150,000 for the good names that would be memorable. And I'm like, no, I'm not going down that route. So, you know, trying to figure out a name and just trying to come up with all sorts of different formulations. So Androniki is actually one name, and it was my grandmother's. And when I was trying to come up with the name for the brand, of course, I wanted something that was gender agnostic, something that could appeal to both, you know, to all genders, basically. And being able to break that up into Andro and Nikki seemed to be just a great way to sort of break that name up. But the backstory to it is when my mother was in labor with me, she was newly married, but her mother-in-law, my father's mother, had passed away long before they met. And one night in her first trimester, she had a dream of a woman coming to her with very strong features, telling her that she had to name her first child after her, after this woman. My mother woke up straight away after this dream, had no idea who this was, had no idea what the dream meant, had absolutely no idea what to even think of it. And so the next night, she had exactly the same dream. This woman with very strong features came to her in her dreams and said, "You need to name your first child after me." She, you know, woke up suddenly after that, a little shaken. It was the second night of the same dream. And on the third night of that same dream, she woke up my father and, you know, was rather shaken by it. And he said, "Well, hold on just a minute." And he went into the closet, pulled a box of photos, and at the very bottom of the photo stack, he pulled out a picture of his deceased mother and said, "By any chance, would this be her?" And indeed it was. And of course, she freaked out. And she's told me the story many times, so I recant it hopefully as best as possible. But when I was born, I was born 2.5 months premature and given 24 hours to live. So in good Greek Orthodox style, they called the priest because, you know, the baby had to be baptized, otherwise the baby wouldn't go to heaven. So the priest came into the hospital and threw some water over the incubator and baptized me. And my baptized name is Andronicus, which is the male version of Androniki. Good Greek names, good solid Greek names. And so when I was trying to come up with the name for the company, this epiphany just came to me that Andro and Nikki would be a great way to define the brand and a great way to have something unique. And indeed, if you go to Google and Google Andro and Nikki, you get straight to the brand, which of course is the most perfect thing from a marketing perspective. But after I decided to name the company Andro and Nikki, I started to explore more about her background and started to talk to relatives, only to find out that my grandmother back in the day had won beauty pageants, was one of the most, you know, beautiful women in the village. and had quite a legacy and 6 children behind her. And so it was very fitting. And at that moment, I also felt her presence. And I still, to this day, and I'm covered in chills talking about it, I still feel her when I'm working on the business, when I'm looking for inspiration. I feel her coming around. Now, I've never met her, but I really feel her presence. And she continues to be a guiding light, along with other souls who are, helping and supporting me. And so that's the story of Andrew and Nikki.
Yeah, wow. Cool.
Great story. I love it.
And that's why I
Awesome.
wanted everybody to be able to meet Andrew, to have a face to go with the name and understand why I am so sold on his products, not just because they're the best damn products I've ever used, but because I met this beautiful man and just fell in love with him and became friends with him, and we sit and chat back and forth on the phone on an afternoon and whatnot. And it's just been a real blessing to meet him and to be able to call him friend. And
the pleasure and the honor is mine, Sherry. The pleasure and the honor is mine.
Oh, thank you, my dear. So I definitely wanted him to be here for this. I didn't expect the wonderful gifts that he's offering for giveaways, and we're going to spin for that one in a minute, and along with a few other things. And he's
You
giving
tease.
away
Awesome. Yeah.
full sets. That's normally the starter set is you get the moisturizer, daytime, nighttime, anti-aging, and which most people, that's all you really need, that one. But the full set comes with all the extras: the dry skin, blemish and breakout, problem skin, sensitive skin. There's a multitude there. I can't name them all off at the top of my head.
You're doing it.
Andrew says when he starts doing infomercials that he's going to make me do them. So,
You're going to be the ambassador.
So he'll fly me out to Palm Valley and I'll be able to go hang out there for a little while.
Absolutely.
And so that would be fun. And absolutely would be fun. And
you have to do that when I'm in Phoenix, Sherry, so you can come
because
over.
then I can go down
with me.
Sabrina, you come over too.
She can fly into Phoenix and we'll drive over.
That's it.
There you go.
And we'll get teriyaki sauce on the way.
Oh, num.
I've got 3 bottles left, and so I'm trying to parse them out until I know you're going to be back in Phoenix. Either that, or I'm going to be calling Bobby and saying, "All right, you got to take a drive up to Phoenix from Tucson to go buy me some teriyaki sauce."
So that's why you've been looking radiant, Sherry.
There you go. It's all Andrew's fault. It's all.
And listening to you, I'm being introduced to you the first time, and I did see your face somewhere else. I don't know where. It might have been here or somewhere else. But first of all, a lot of us are over 35, and so.
I beg your pardon.
And Andrew,
No lying.
This goes to show that you don't have to be doing tarot cards or do reading. This is the natural thing everybody has with the intuition. So the fact that your mother dreamt of your grandmother, you fit right in. You're like, oh, I'm just walking right in. But you have 2 markets, people with the skin, but also how if people really would in tune and not wanting to be into this, that's fine. But everybody's connected to the spirit. And, some of the best things, I know you guys know this, some of the best discoveries are through dreams and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And by the way, Sherry, congratulations. I was looking at the card. Your card's amazing. But I'll do that after you do the spin.
Okay.
And I win.
And when I come back, we'll do hot seat introductions with Sabrina, with Sylvia, and with Dibs, the lyrical miracle, who just joined us. This man is phenomenal when it comes to just
Dibs has to kind of fit the cream around his beard.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I can't hear Sylvia, but
you can't hear Sylvia?
no.
Can everybody
Oh,
else hear?
goodness.
I can hear Sylvia.
I
Yeah.
see her
Yeah.
mic is muted.
Sylvia's mic is
muted
off right
on
now.
the
Oh, and
screen.
she's on mute.
Oh,
There we
too
go.
bad. It's too bad that he didn't hear all that good stuff I was telling him.
No, I still can't
Never
hear her.
tell
You'll
him,
have to
Jerry.
go back and watch the replay
Oh.
and hear the lovely things you said about
Doing
him.
nothing but singing your praises to her.
That's a good
Yes.
idea. That's a good idea.
Somebody
She is singing the
time
praises.
so I don't forget and let me know. All right. So when we come back, we'll do some more intros. In the meantime, we got a bunch of stuff to give away.
Okay.
So let's see. We did Jean, we did Denise, we did we've still got Miss Nancy Jean is giving away a 6-month reading July through December, which is pretty damn amazing.
Nice, Nancy.
And say again. Oh
I
yeah.
said that's very nice, Nancy Jean. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very.
Are you like practicing for Statue of Liberty, or is there a reason for your arm being up in
Me?
the-
I am
Yeah.
sitting on a piece of Pilates equipment. I'm on not on my normal spot. My normal channel spot's over there. So I look like I'm waiting to torture somebody, or they're snow shovels. I assure you, they are
I
not
just
snow
thought you were
shovels.
practicing for you know
Statue of Liberty.
All right, so let's give away Miss Nancy Jean. You ready for me to
Okay.
give away your thing? So
Yep.
it is a, what did you call it again? I wrote it down. A
6-month reading.
for
Month
July.
reading.
Mhm.
And so let's do add that back to the stage. There we go. We're all in the corner. And if you've made a donation, make sure you put hashtag donate in the chat. And so yeah, it was hashtag donate, right? That's what I had. Let me look. I believe that's right. And we will do a spin, and this will be for Miss Nancy Jean's 6-month reading, which is pretty damn phenomenal, y'all. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with this. So, all right, here we go. Terry Mullins. All right, Terry.
Terry Mullins. Mullen is the name of my best friend since I was 3.
Oh, see,
sure
now,
if that
that
you
was
would know.
meant to be there. So, let me write this down.
Nancy Jean,
Congratulations,
you'll love
Terry.
her. She's a Scorpio.
Oh, good. I'm Scorpio rising.
I know you are.
And
I don't have any Scorpio in me. I'm
Sun.
Aries rising. And Gemini and Aquarius for my sun and my moon. So,
and I told you
Terry.
I'm giving away 2 of those. And Terry, when we arrange it, I video it. I video the reading and I send you a little YouTube show. That's your own little YouTube show about it. So
there you go. Can't beat that.
So you
Right.
have, so you can go back and say, what'd she say is going to happen in November?
I can't remember past last week.
I remember yesterday.
All right. Now we're going to go for one of the big shots here. We're going to give away one of Andrew's skincare full set, which is pretty damn generous of him. And thank you again so much. All right. Here we go. Are you going to draw? Go. There we go. We're going to see who wins.
Around she goes, where she stops, nobody knows who's going to get the skincare cream.
Kyle won.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's fantastic. She's going to love it. All right.
Love that for her.
That's fabulous. She's going to be tickle pink.
Yeah.
Sabrina's already jealous.
And I will
Ah,
get
me
her
too.
info for you and get that to you, Andrew. And yeah, they're doing something in the kitchen. I know it's loud. Deal with it. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, uh, oh, and
You won't
Terry
have to
said,
worry about that anymore after you move.
yeah, you're right, because the kitchen won't be next to me either. So let's see. Kyle was giving away two 15-minute readings. So let's do one of hers. We're going to do for a 15-minute reading with Kyle. I'm not sure exactly how she does it. I forgot to ask her when she was on camera, but she'll explain it to us, so that's no big deal. We'll figure it out. And let's see who gets a reading with Kyle. Journey with Tana. Congratulations. All right, I like that. Cool. Journey with Tana. Is it Tana or Tanya?
Tana. T-A-U-N-A.
Tana.
Yeah, Tana is how
Tana.
because of how it's spelled, but you know, some of us grew up with parents that took drugs, and so they spelled our names really weird, and it doesn't sound at all like how it's written. I went to school with several people like that. Let's see here. What else have we got?
You've got some oracle card decks.
Okay. So Sabrina's got some oracle card decks. Those are her oracle cards that she created herself, and they're wonderful. How many sets, Sabrina?
2 of those, and they ship only in the continental U.S. right now. I don't do international shipping.
Okay. So if you are international and you win, send an American address that she could send it to, and then you can work that out with your buddy, whoever it is, to get it to you.
Yeah, if you're in Greece, I'll deliver it.
She will bring it right to you. So
I will, or Spain.
Vacation time.
So all right.
That would be nice.
So yeah, I would love to go to Greece. I've never been there.
It's amazing.
And I know the pictures are gorgeous. I mean,
I'm not able to travel,
Sherry, I'll
really.
take you. I'll be your tour guide.
You'll be my tour guide, you promise? Oh, that'll be wonderful. Yeah, we'll
promise.
have our own private tour guide. We can go all over and see places.
I'm going.
We're going to have to get Mel to set it up so we can all get there. Okay, so let's give away for a deck of cards from Sabrina. And I've got to grab them real quick.
I've got them here too, Sherry. And I can give you a sneak preview of my tarot deck I'm doing.
Yeah, she's creating a new deck, and it's beautiful so far, y'all. So, okay, so this is for a deck of Sabrina's oracle cards. Deanne Rowe, all right, congratulations. I see Deanne in the chat all the time. I know I see her over in Arthur's chat all the time because I can usually yak with her when Arthur does his Sunday show. So, Deanne, if you will shoot me an email at swampvoices@gmail.com, and I will get your information to Sabrina, and y'all can get that all worked out and taken care of. And thank you, Sabrina. And let's see, we've got I want to make sure.
I wrote it down too, Sherry.
Okay. We've got Nath was doing a 3-question email reading. And so that's you send him 3 questions He videos the reading, and then you get a video back with your readings. So, which is pretty damn cool. And we're going to go in and we're going to draw for a reading from Nath, who is, as I told y'all before, the mastermind behind all of this. And
Rita.
Oh, Rita, nice.
All right. I almost want to burst into lovely Rita Meter Maid.
Lovely Rita Meter Maid.
There you go.
Somebody broke something.
I did. Is a candle.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's containing.
Oh, I got
Okay.
Rita Raider.
I just know you've been on a while. Do you need anything?
I'm good right now. Thank you. My brother checking on me, making sure I was still alive. But you've been on for a
And you
while.
got a
You
good
okay?
brother, at least.
99% of the time, yeah. And then there, y'all can hear him laughing. Then there's that 1% where is why we don't have weapons in our house, because I would go on a rampage and hurt somebody.
Even during the Jerry Lewis telethons, he had to go off and take a nap occasionally so someone else could sing.
There you go. Well, I'm it. I mean, in a minute, we'll probably just let everybody do some talking, and I'm going to go run potty, but then I'll be right back. So, because it doesn't take that long. All right. What else we got here? Let's do some people. Where's my right?
So, Sherry, I'm going to jump off, if that's okay, because I will need to go.
Lovely seeing you, Andrew.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you again for
Great
coming.
to meet you, Andrew.
To tell my story.
I will get all of these folks' information to you so you can connect with him, and we're going to let Kyle know that she hit the jackpot. She gets the full set.
Yeah.
And you've still got 2 more sets to give away.
I still got 2 more sets to give away. That's right. So,
I want one.
Pleasure today. And good
If
luck
you
with
win,
the rest
you
of
win. So,
good luck with the rest of the broadcast.
Thank you, Andrew, so very much. You're so very generous. I do appreciate it. And we will talk probably in the next couple of days.
Sending love to you all.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Bye, Andrew. All right. Let's see here.
And then there were 6.
We're gonna do Miss Sylvia is in this one.
Amy, nice to see your face. Hello, and hi to everybody.
Yeah, I know. Hello. Finally, after 7 days, yes.
This is Sylvia, everybody, a bit intuitive. She and I have been reading off and on together for on 4 or 5 years.
At least 2022, I think, or 2023.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think I invited you for the first time on my channel, and you were like nervous as heck.
I'm still nervous as heck. You two made me. you both of you make me feel comfortable. There's certain people that I'll lead to, but Cherry always made me feel comfortable, and Amy.
Well, y'all see me screw up, and you know it's okay. So
yeah.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Well, it's not funny, but first of all, I'm not surprised that you. It's like the blessing in disguise with this, the home, the space. So I was acting like I would ask in the card, like, what is the message? And this is for the people listening. By the way, a bit intuitive. It's just like you and I, all of you in here who all have intuition. Some people work at it. Some people want to be woo-woo about it. But there's a lot of people who just regular people with intuition. God, if we had everybody try to be psychic or into the tarot, nothing would get done. Who would do the plumbing? Who would fix the house? Who would, you know what I mean? But I think we want to get rid of the novelty about it, like, we can't do it and things. So that's what I kind of do. And being that I'm such an anxious person, doing this type of stuff, I'm perfect. Even though this is not new for me, it's been over 30 years. But I I hope I provide to the people who's watching like the same comfort, like, oh yeah, I could do this, just like Shari can, and Amy can, and everybody else on the channel. So, there's a question for you first, Shari, from Teresa in the comment.
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
No, you should send the money
don't do it
the
to the chat
GoFundMe.
because YouTube takes it. Send it via PayPal, Venmo, or GoFundMe.
Yeah.
The links are up at the top, but I can definitely. Well, the moderators are in there and they can repost the links to my PayPal, my Venmo, and the GoFundMe and just directly go there. That way we bypass the middleman and I don't get robbed half of the donation. So
yeah.
I know you did great. I was so happy for you. You guys rock on with the donation. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, they floor me. I mean,
holy moly.
And that's any and every time I go live, there's always somebody or usually several somebodies that are donating. And then every now and again, I get somebody that pops in that like kind of blows the lid off. And you're like, oh my God, thank you.
Holy crap.
It's kind of wild. So let's see.
Okay.
Anything else about you want to tell us? Oh, you got a reading. That's right.
A bit intuitive. You know, I try to do a woo topic. Well, oh, woo, baby. Let's be proud. If you want to, you know, collaborate with me, come email me at bitintuitive@gmail.com. Especially for you people who never really went on YouTube or doing anything like that. Let me be the first. Let's do this together. But also, I do have a bunch of video, as Shari said, even with one with Amy, where we did on It's Woo Woo, even for me. So if you go on my video, you can see a bunch with Shari, and even more recently, and did one or two with Amy. But I'm not surprised when I saw the card, Shari. And for those of you who are watching, it makes sense. So the first card she got was the Six of Wands. So this is about her moving. So she talked about self-worth. And so you go from, living the way you were with your family to in a Black in Disguise situation where you all have your own room. It's like it said, I am always enough. So there is that thing about worth. And now that's why you and your family are rocking on with more space in your place. So I
that was
see
pretty
that.
much my position when we found it. And I realized I had my own room. I was like, yeah. So
right, but I'm not. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like like a lot of you do free readings as well, and you do that out of kindness of your heart, and also to promote your business. But all that, having you and all your guests doing all that reading, it's like a lot of give and take. So what happens? Some of that positivity energy is going back to you, but also your worth. Even though you had good work, but like your spirituality and having all this great community, it manifests itself. Could hear it said, I am enough. So you could kind of see how you manifest, and even your family coming along with you, having their own space. So the second card is the Three of Pentacles, and it said you can rewrite your own story. So even the home, you and your family were able to find a way to live in your own home. But here you're going to get to rewrite a new story of having your own room, even the neighbors, and different things. So that's a whole bunch of good vibe of you're going to learn, how you're already very resourceful, but you're going to learn another level of resourcefulness, going from here to over here. So it's always like we're always growing. So you're not stuck, you're continuing. So with the Three of Coins, it's like new level of resourcefulness are coming your way. Pretty cool. And that's even a reflection of what all of you doing here. You're all working together, right? And one last card. So is it the perfect card? The 10 of Coins for your home? That's like comfort level. And even with you guys being on budget, and you still gotta watch your money, and you feel more richer. You
I
know what
don't
I
know
mean?
any other way to live but on budget.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you feel
Yeah.
more richer. It's like you're still in the same situation, but now you feel more richer. In that way. And it said, don't seek anyone approval. So I'm not sure what that about, but I think if you had any idea about like what other people going to think or anything like that, you manifested. This came to you for a reason, right? And you got the world card. So just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I know you are, but I'm just
I'll be doing the happy dance all around.
salt around the house and stage it, new energy and all that jazz.
And all that jazz, yes. Goes from Chicago. Everybody do jazz hands, yay! Okay, let's see. We're gonna do another giveaway. Now that we got to meet Sylvia, and then when we come back from the giveaway, we're going to introduce Sabrina, for those of you who have not met her. Then we'll do a giveaway, and we'll come back and introduce you to Mr. Dibbs, the Lyrical Miracle. And then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll come back and introduce you to Miss Jan, Silky Steele's Kitchen Witchery, who has donated. I wrote it down.
During one of these introductions, maybe Sherry should take a bathroom break.
Yeah.
While somebody else is talking, Sherry, you need to exit and go take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to the potty in a minute.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, I'll get something to eat or
Go potty, Sherry.
I'm
Grab a beer.
65 years
and come
old,
back.
guys. I have to go to the bathroom more than I used to. So
you do that.
Yeah, you go do that.
Well, I have to go right this minute, but I mean.
Harry, don't worry. We won't get too wild without you.
It's okay, people.
Okay, yeah, and Jan, Miss Silky Steele's here. She's giving away 2 sets of the soap and water packs that she makes. This is
excellent, by the way.
Water, and the soap is with the soap dish, and I didn't think to bring it out. It's in the bathroom. So at least she knows I'm using it. And and that's something that she makes herself. So that's even more powerful because it's a handmade item.
It smells wonderful.
All right. So we met Sylvia. We're going to do a drawing. Let's see here. All right. Was Judy going to be on? I don't think she was going to make it today. Oh, yeah. She's coming this afternoon. Okay. Let's do Marina, Heart Centered Tarot, my sister from Sisters of the Mystical Tarot.
From another mister.
We're on hiatus for the summer. We're taking the summer off. The sisters are, and we will be back after Labor Day. I don't think we picked a date yet for official comeback, but we're all like, we've been doing this show every Wednesday for 4 years. I think it's been 5 years.
Already?
Some members have come and gone, but the 4 of us that are still on, we're like from the core group that first started out. And but we decided, with me moving and then Val's doing some stuff with Arthur down in Vegas, where they're doing live readings in Vegas. You can go and buy your slot to go in for private readings, which
What
is
happens
pretty
in
cool.
Vegas stays in
Get to go to
Vegas.
Vegas in the process. And just everybody's got stuff happening this summer. And so we just decided as a group, we're going to take the summer off. We'll come back after Labor Day and pick up from there. And so that's everybody kind of just needed a little bit of a break. And I think we're going to do that for Golden Girls too. I'm not sure. I'll have to get back with Marina on that. Anyway, so Marina offered a 30-minute reading, and Marina gives fantabulous readings. I know I've had several from her. And so that's a big plus for her. So here we go. We're going to give away a 30-minute reading from Marina.
Marina.
I still love her name.
Stargazer. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Stargazer, send me an email with your contact information, and I will make sure Marina gets it. And then that way y'all can get together and schedule up for a reading. And that'll be her thingy, not my thingy. So
Stargazer's in the chat. She sees it right now.
Hey.
Oh, there you go. All right. And you're welcome, Lisa. So okay. And
oh, before I forget, everybody be watching over me for the next week until I can get my eye examination, because my glasses disappeared. I don't know where they are. I can't see, and yeah. So I'm prone to really bad headaches. So everybody be praying that I don't get migraines and crap.
There you go. So, all right. So we did that reading with, where's my right slot here? Okay, and we're back. So now we're going to do another intro. Put Miss Sabrina up here.
Sabrina, the teenage
in my
witch.
Pajama finery.
There you go.
No, you're the teenage witch.
I am.
Miss Sabrina, tell us all about you, who you are, what you do, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, thank you, Lisa, for becoming a member. I don't know if that's on my channel or one of the others, but thank you for doing that. And I'm going to have, if their links are not already in the description box below, after the show, I'm going to go in and make sure that I've got everybody that came on screen, that their channel link is in the description box so that y'all can go and subscribe. It's free. Pay to subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell all so that you'll get notifications when we go on live or we post or upload a video or something. And yeah, so make sure you do that. Okay, Sabrina, take it away.
Thank you, Sherry. All right, everyone. Hi, I'm Sabrina, Tree of Life Inner Guidance, obviously. And Sherry gave away one of my Oracle decks, and this is it right here. It's the Land of Enchantment Oracle. It's all my original photography from Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's a very bright, happy deck, very easy to use. So that's my first Oracle deck. I'm working on a tarot deck, but I'll get back to that in 1 minute. I'm kind of still a little new to YouTube. I started my channel August of last year, but I'm not new to any of this stuff. I've been studying astrology on and off for 40 years. I still have my original tarot notebook, which I wish I had it here to show you. I might. From 1997. So it's kind of crazy how long I've been dabbling with this stuff. On my channel, I do a lot of pre-recorded videos on astrology stuff, new moon, full moon. We have an upcoming Mercury retrograde. We also have a massive planetary alignment in July that I'll be giving a chat on. And I also do tarot, oracle, runes. I've made my own runes. I will be doing a runic deck coming up as soon as I'm done with this tarot deck. That it is really hard making a tarot deck. I want to tell you guys that. But I do private readings as well, and I can use astrology cards, runes, or just one of those, or all three of those. And I am planning on starting classes also on YouTube. They'll be on Zoom. Probably astrology will be first, then probably runes next, I think. So we'll see what happens. But I will show you a little sneak peek of my upcoming tarot deck. These are screenshots, so they're not then showing them on here. So this is the Judgment card. This is another
Ooh.
on-site deck with a lot of, it's mostly my own photography, but then I pulled other images in to get the point across. And it's, like I said, it is not easy doing a tarot deck because I'm basing it on Rider-Waite. So there's the star, my favorite deck, favorite card of the deck. And, because you got to look at all the information, you have to include it all. And it's kind of challenging. And then there's the Ace of Swords. That's from Napoleon's restaurant, the oldest restaurant in New Orleans. And let me show you one other one. I had 28 of the 78 cards done, so that's how challenging this is and takes a long time. But I'm
that's a
having
good
a lot
chunk,
of
though.
fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I was supposed to be a graphic designer turned Pilates instructor. So that's what's going on there. And why I look like I'm in a torture chamber, because I work out of here, only I'm normally over there. That's my YouTube channel over there. But today I just jumped on real quick. So I'm sitting on Pilates equipment. Whee! So that's my real job. That's the job, my pay for job. And then YouTube is, what I hope will be a pay for job very soon. So yeah. And it's thanks to Sherry that I know all of you, because I sent about 25 emails out when I first started, and I just said, hey, I'm new to YouTube. I'm not new to any of this stuff, but would you consider doing a collaboration? And all the people that I thought would message me, none of them did. Sherry messaged me and Linda G. So that's how I know all of you. So many thanks to Sherry, because it's thanks to her that I know all of you, which is awesome. So anyway, thanks for having me.
I still want to do a show with you, Sabrina.
I know you gotta message me. Text me, don't email. Every morning I wake up to at least 100 emails. So, so yeah, and it's, because of all the other stuff I do. But yes, message me and we'll talk about that. So I don't know if Sherry, you're on mute. Do you know that okay.
Unmute, Sherry.
Guys, we're talking on the other side of the
other side of the curtain.
The curtain. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
But anyway, so thank you so much, Sherry, for having me. And you still have one more Oracle deck of mine to give away. And
yes, ma'am.
And you can all say a little prayer for this tarot deck. It's fun.
It's gonna be phenomenal. I've already done a reading on it.
You have?
Yes. It's gonna be really something.
Yeah, no, I think she means she's done a reading about the deck.
I've done a reading about your new tarot.
My tarot deck, really?
When you
wow.
sent me the first picture and said, I'm doing a tarot deck. What do you think? Here's my first picture, and I did a reading. And it's like, yeah, that's going to be a big success. So,
oh, great, thank you.
Don't stop, keep going.
My mainstay is what I want to do. Is I want to do classes in card deck design. That's what I want to do. So, I'm ever hopeful. It's it takes time, but that's okay. So Anyway, I am probably going to scoot you guys because I have to go back to doing my other stuff. And thank you for having me, Sherry. And I want pictures of the new house. And as soon as I get back to Phoenix, expect a box of a housewarming gift. Who's your mama?
Thank you. All right. Bye, my darling. And
Okay,
Bye,
bye,
Sabrina.
everybody. I'll
on
keep
next.
you on and listen, but I might want to put some pants on. I'm not dressed yet.
I'm in my
Stay in your
PJs. So.
PJs as long as you can.
I try to. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye, Sabrina.
Bye, Sabrina.
This weren't a PG party, we'd be having a no pants party. It's all good.
You know, if you ask who's got pants on, half of us are not going to raise our hand.
This is true.
Pants on. That would be a frightening experience.
I have my PJ coffee shirt on.
Oh, right. Oh, I got my my new Stephen Colbert coffee mug in a couple of weeks back. They were doing a special mug for his last show online, and so I spent $20 on myself. Said I want a coffee cup, and so I got it. And it's got the last late show or whatever in the date and everything on it before they kicked his butt off air. And
I still miss him.
there's going to be some come up coming to that, according to what I've read so far. So
I've heard things he's going to be doing his own network, so he may do something akin to that online, where you'll see him a lot more, and he may be producing more people coming out. So Stephen Colbert isn't yet.
More people watch the Late Show online at the end, not just the last weeks, but towards the end. More people were watching it online than were watching it on CBS.
Sherry, can you have somebody post your PayPal link? I mean, not your PayPal, your GoFundMe link, so that I can.
It's at the very front. It's at the top, isn't it?
Everything's up at the top. It should be pinned at. No, it's not pinned. It's just up at the top.
I'll do it, Sherry. I'll go
so
get it.
far up that they can't see it anymore. But
Yeah, I
it'll take
can't see
me
it
like half
anymore.
a second to post that because I've got
My
it
friend
right
Zora
here.
wants to donate, and I do all her online money stuff.
That's what we're all about. They get the
All right.
donations in.
The link is in the chat. So
thank you so
I
much.
hope Steven goes in front of the camera again. He's just awesome.
Oh yeah, he's
I don't think you're going to be able to keep him away from being in front of the camera.
Exactly. And
Too bad he won't run for president.
Other
we've got Miss
Hey,
Judy
Kim.
in the skies is here. Yay!
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy. We're so glad you're here.
Nice to finally meet you.
I haven't given away your donations yet because I was waiting for you to get here to do that.
Oh,
so.
okay, perfect. Yay, thank you. And Sherry, I just wanted to say,
So-
oh my God, I feel you. This moving stuff.
We're gonna we're gonna see. We just had an intro with. Who did we just do an intro with?
Sabrina, she had to go.
Sabrina.
With Sabrina, that's right. Sabrina had to leave. So we're gonna do a spinny thing, a winner's thing for the other Oracle deck that Sabrina made and gave away and given away. And just these are the backs of the cards.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
And these are like some of the pictures. All of the pictures in this deck is her artwork, her photography. There's only one picture, and I don't remember which one it is now, that she used someone else's picture, got their permission. But like, here's another one, which is satisfaction and fulfillment. It's a big old plate of beans. They can keep their beans. I don't eat beans anymore.
Beans are
Here's a
good.
bunch of green peppers, which is for a heated situation. There's one. Oh, this is one of the ones I like. Absolute sovereignty. Look at that lion. Is that not gorgeous or what?
Yes.
And then wait, there was one in here I wanted to show everybody because it's like one of my favorite cards. There's this
Oh
one.
yes.
Yep.
And let's see. So this is a really cool deck, and I love this one. It's garlic, and it says energy vampire, and it's like, how perfect is that for that particular thing? But
That's perfect.
It's a great. The cards are not that much bigger than most Oracle decks, and it shuffles really well. I don't know what kind of cardstock she used on it, but it's not so stiff that you can't make it work. So that's always nice. It comes in this little gold lame bag. So
Before I forget, I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent us food to help us get through the next month because all our food got spoiled.
Yeah, they lost
from the tornado
because of the tornado. So
yeah, and I won't have the money until next month. So thank you for everybody who has sent food. You are a lifesaver. Thank you. We are not going hungry.
The one I sent should be there today.
Okay, good.
Rice and beans
Thank you.
can go a long way when you don't have a lot. So I grew up eating
keep
that
on
stuff.
in for sure.
I started stocking
All
up in
right.
November of 2024.
Yeah, Jan, you're no dummy. You saw the writing on the wall. Exactly.
All right, so let's see. We're gonna do a catch up now on a hot seat here. We've got
I thought you were going to do a giveaway.
well, we're gonna introduce you first because I
Yeah,
forgot.
do you first, and then.
So tell us about yourself, Dibs, and how you became a lyrical miracle.
Well, let's see. Does everybody like music?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I hate it.
Okay.
Oh, it's awful.
Music's a part of our lives, and it has been ever since we were children. You learn through nursery rhymes, and rhymes are lyrics. Lyrics are stuck in your head half the time. You wake up, you have an earworm in your ear. What's that all about? Where did it come from? What is music all about? The lyrical miracle that I get every day is lyrics from songs I've heard since I was a child in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. And now the music is almost gone because you can't remember anything beyond the year 2000. Can you? Can you place the exact date of any song you've heard since the year 2000? The lyrical miracle is a way for everyone to reconnect with the music in their lives and their souls. I personally get the gift of whenever I'm in a conversation, somebody says something and it triggers a lyric in my head. Sometimes I say it because it's relatable. Sometimes I hold it back a little bit because that person doesn't need to hear that right now, but that doesn't happen very often. I am Dibs, the lyrical miracle, and I just recently got involved in YouTube through Sherry and the Slumber Party and a bunch of other different online YouTube channelers like Linda G and Mel and Arthur and Marina and all the others that I had been watching. And I said, you know what? I think I can do this. So I hopped on to Sherry's channel. I won a reading with Sherry and she got to know me, and you know, she's like a sister. So that's what we're here for, you know. Today is a donation day where you get by with a little help from your friends. If you're donating, thank you very much. Everything is necessary. Everything is needed. You get by with a little help from your friends. That's the way it works. You give a little, you get a little, and karma comes around. What you give out now comes back to you tenfold. Today is a day where we're giving to her, and she gives to us every day. Mm-hmm. She's a friend, and I consider her a sister. Don't cry. Don't cry. We're here to get you in your new home, and we want to see pictures where everything goes and not just your room. We're
We're
gonna
getting lots of pictures.
Oh, we want your closet
Oh.
and inside your drawers.
No,
I
my
saw
drawers
that.
are off limits. Sorry.
All those pictures, and I was thinking, that little spot.
You
at
want
the
in
end
my
of-
drawers? That comes with the diamond wedding ring. If you want to get in my drawer, I'll show you.
Oh,
I didn't
my.
mean that kind of drawers.
That closet at the end. I was thinking, put up a curtain rod, put a curtain rod. You got an instant closet. Maybe you could find a spot for Dibs to move in. Yeah, I'm looking for a place myself.
Me too. Yeah.
Pitch a tent in the backyard.
Oh my! I need a new cave. We all get by on the generosity of strangers, and you're not to us. Everybody in this channel, everybody that's watching, is a friend, and we all get by with a little help from our friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're gonna make me cry.
Nah.
Oh, we love you.
That's why we're here.
It still makes me cry. I don't know why, but it does. All right. Well, let's do.
I'm
Miss
feeling
Nancy
the love. I'm feeling the love.
So very graciously had donated. Well, I wrote it down. A 6-month reading from July to December, and we have one of those left to give away. And so let's do a drawing. If you've made a donation, please enter in the chat hashtag donate, uppercase, lowercase, it doesn't matter. And we're gonna draw and see who we can get to win. And then after we give away Miss Nancy Jean's other reading, we're going to pop in Miss Jan so everybody can meet her. And then we'll do another giveaway, and then we're gonna pop in Miss Judy so everyone can meet her. I'm trying to introduce people as they came along. And okay, I got it. All right.
Fickle wheel of fate.
The wheel of fortune. Here we go. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. So this is for Jean, 18 to 41. You won the other 6-month reading from Miss Nancy Jean. How about that? Your names go together too.
Right.
Hey.
So that was just meant to be, and you're going to enjoy it because Miss Nancy Jean gives fantastic readings, y'all. My phone's dinging at me. Wow. Okay. And let's see. Let's do one more. Wait, okay, she's gonna be here. Let's do one more giveaway. And that I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. That is Danny Shea, Bathrobe Tarot, as he used to be known. Our beautiful, wonderful Danny Shea, who's also a shaman teacher and was the one that introduced me to shamanism and started teaching me about shamanism. And I meant to take my drum out to show everybody, and I forgot. Okay, so we're going to draw one more for a 30-minute reading with Danny. And y'all, what a treat that's going to be.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
So, he's fantastic. All right, here we go. Yeah. Secret Charlotte, congratulations.
Hi.
All right, Charlotte, if you will send me an email with your contact information, and I will make sure that Danny gets that, so that y'all can set up your reading at a time that works best for you. And thank you very much for your donation, and congratulations on winning. That goes out to everybody who's won something. All All right. There it is. All right, there we go. And
Kitty!
we're going to do Miss Jan. That's who's next. Okay, I had to find my place here. So, all right, Miss Jan.
Hi, my name's Jan, and my channel is Silky Steel's Kitchen Witchery. I make all kinds of do-it-yourself stuff in the kitchen. I'm a green kitchen witch. I am an empath. I do empathic healing. I do readings. This is Mr. Murder Mittens. He is always in front of my face and trying to shuffle my cards. I've got some interesting things coming up. I'm this evening going to upload a video on do-it-yourself laundry detergent, and I have a Letha celebration tomorrow for the summer solstice with Amy, who's also on with us tonight, and and we're, Amy and I are going to be on Tuesday also. I don't know what time yet. I haven't set that one up. But yeah, join my channel. I'm going to be doing pop-ups and a lot more
Kitty tail.
Kitty butt. And yeah, he likes to bite. So,
But we love him.
We love him a lot. He doesn't bite hard. It's his love language. I should have named him Mr. Bitey instead of Mr. Murder Mittens. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me right now. I'm going on. Let me put my glasses on so I can see my calendar. I've got
Okay, the show is at 5 tomorrow, right? My time?
Eastern?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was going to be later than that.
We'll figure it out.
Y'all can work it out after the show.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. I have it for 5:30 Pacific time.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I make soap. I make hair care products custom. I teach people how to ferment and store food, because we know we're going to be needing that pretty soon. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you, ma'am. Have to find the right slot. Okay.
Wait, real quick, Amy. I know you want to be part of the, receiving gift. You put hashtag donation. It's hashtag donate. Judy bringing that up. If you want to be part of it.
I thought it was donate.
Hashtag in, yeah.
Huh?
You have to put hashtag donate. You put hashtag donation.
You donate, and then you
want to
put
win
hashtag
something.
No, I went in and did it again. I put in donate.
Oh,
okay, then you should be good. Alrighty then. So we've got
Speaking of donations.
Where did I
Thank you everybody who's donated.
Okay, I know I'm losing my mind right now, y'all. Bear with me.
Well, when you're looking for you, if you find mine,
I was going to say, if
back?
you're looking for mines and you find mine, please send it back.
There you go. Didn't we do a second winner for Sabrina's Oracle cards?
No.
Yes. No? Oh.
No, we just did one. Okay, that's what I wanted to double check.
Then you got a couple
I
extra.
didn't write anything. I was like, wait, I thought.
We still have 2 Andrew.
Yeah, we still got 2 Andrews left. So we're gonna do right now.
My soap.
We're going
to do her soap.
Yeah, Jan's right there.
We're gonna do Miss Jan's soaps. And me.
Oh, put me down for a 30-minute mediumship.
That's what threw me off because I've been trying to write them all down and keep up with it.
Sherry, why don't you take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, take a break and then we'll be okay.
So
we'll talk among ourselves. We'll
Actually, Judy in the Skies hasn't taken her
Judy,
We'll just
guys,
say up
Judy
front, we're going to
Yeah.
talk about you when you're gone.
I know she's afraid we'll talk about her in a not great way, but
okay, that works. We're gonna pop
Yeah.
Judy up into the hot seat.
You're on mute, Judy.
Judy, yeah.
And
There you go.
Got it. Under
we're gonna
pressure.
let Judy tell us all about herself, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So
Yay.
I will be
business. Okay, hi everybody. My name is Judy, and my channel is Judy in the Skies. And so every Sunday, I'll do an angel reading just for the week. I went from every day, and that was a little bit much for me, so I'm doing it for the week. Also, I just started a new series called Mermaid Mondays, and it's basically bringing homelessness and food scarcity to the forefront. And it was inspired by a gentleman who was homeless in the neighborhood that I had a restaurant in many years ago. And before we closed, due to the fact that the landlord had to basically demolish the whole building and kick us all out, he came by and dropped off me this beautiful mermaid. So that was back in 2011. My goodness, so long ago. And it just kind of came back to me that I needed to do this in honor of him and what's all going around the whole world, not just here in the United States, but everywhere. So that's just bringing homelessness and food scarcity to the attention of all of us, that we need to be really careful. And like Jan says, we're going to need to be looking at ways on how to stretch out our food moving forward. So I donated 2 30-minute readings for the winners today. So I'm really excited to read for people in the community. And I wanted to say thank you, Sherry, for inviting me to help participate in your GoFundMe. And I think it's really important that we all take care of the people in our community. And Sherry's been a huge advocate of all of us that are trying to get our channels out. And when I first met Sherry back in the day when I was still a little green, I'm still green, but back in the day when I was really green, I called her the Queen of the South. Because I told her, Sherry, you remind me of Belle, the actress Ona Mudson from the Gone with the Wind. She's just this beautiful, charismatic, quiet, but beautiful soul that Red Butler, of course, always loved and admired. So that's how I see Sherry. She's just the Queen of the South, such a beautiful spirit. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. And thanks, Sherry, for allowing me to be on her channel and kind of introducing me to people, as well as, Allie, and, being able to do that. And of course, I work with Deborah Zachow. She was the one that started me on the tarot. And she's kind of so sweet because she would give Sarah from Hibiscus Healings and Linda from Butterfly Healings, because we all took the class together. Butterfly reading, sorry, honey. She would say, like, she would teach us a certain way, and then we were like, well, I don't get it that. Like, I had a hard time reading like that because I'm not very much a structured reader like she was instructing us. So for me, I would read visually, and it just got Deborah to thinking like, oh, those girls, let them read the way they do, and it works for us. So, and she was kind enough to acknowledge that we just read differently, but she made it happen for us, because had we not taken our course, we would not be where we are today. So definitely love the fact that I was able to work with Deborah. And of course, like Sherry allowed me to come on her channel, and Allie, and so I'm excited. But one other thing I wanted to share was, I don't know if you are there, Sherry, but I pulled a card for you, and I think it's so awesome that this card came out. So I pulled it from the Mermaid Oracle, and the card that I got for you, Sherry, was Quiet Water, and it says, peace arrives. So peace arrives when resistance ends. And it's such a perfect card for you, honey, in regards to this move, right? Because once this is all done, peace will just like totally have you. And I'm so looking forward to you moving into a new place and whole family being, taken care of and feeling safe and protected. And I wish that for you and everybody else. So thank you very much for sharing my story with you. Thank you.
Now, what are you donating exactly for Sherry to make sure she's still good?
Yes, I did. I'm doing 2 30-minute readings. So two different people will get a 30-minute reading with me. Yeah.
And I had one a couple of days ago, and it was amazing.
Oh, thanks, Dan. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have to tell you about the arches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And one of the things I wanted to say, Dibs, you talk about music, right? And that's how things come to me as well. But when you were talking, the first thing that came to my mind is when you said that, you go, how far back do you go? And I guess for me, which triggered me, which was, I was reading a book and I remember having to learn something, and the word was Mississippi, right? And you probably know about the story if you're about my age.
Yep.
Remember, it was MISSI, SSI, PPI, and that's what came to my mind.
M-I, crooked letter I, humpback I.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love it. Yeah, that's how things come to me, either musically or.
Yep.
I'm not a traditional reader. I'm not schooled. I'm at school.
Judy, how many people do you know can just say the alphabet? They'll get into that A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It all comes around.
Yeah.
I can only do it if I pause after every letter without singing.
I know. I can't say it without singing.
Yeah. And so how about the guy on YouTube that actually, the officer had him say the alphabet backwards?
Right.
You did?
Oh, I can't.
Well, it's like learning supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I mean,
yep.
There was a time when I used to
letter I say backwards.
too, but
what about the jingles? The alphabet to get to it.
I do. I have to sing the alphabet in my head to get to the right letter.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about the jingles like Oscar or sometimes you feel like a nut?
My baloney has a first name. It's OSTAO.
Because Donald Trump, he has a way of screwing up the USA.
I like that one.
Perfect. And
Jerry,
literally, somebody from the swamp as he turned the reflecting pool into a green.
Yeah.
And
now the paint's peeling.
The paint's coming up in big sheets and bubbles, and now the blue pad's growing in it.
The whole thing
and
was
they're going to be killing the ducks because they're putting in 12 volume peroxide.
It's a
God
bottom pool, and he decided to paint it. Because he painted it, it changed the heating scheme in the pool, and the algae grew better. He did it to himself.
Yeah.
But it will be fixed.
Well, that's what happens when you don't believe in science.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I find all the scientists who do believe in science.
I find it very curious that happened. I don't think that was a mistake at all.
And they got 50-gallon drums. Rose Blue just mentioned they're ordering 50-gallon drums and stuff to pour into there. What's that going to do to the wildlife? What about the birds that swim in that thing?
It's going to kill the
I
ducks.
don't care about that stuff.
It'll kill the duck.
Kill the algae.
I think I'm the oldest person here. I really think that's probably true. And I know that I can remember when the river in Ohio started on fire. It was a effing river.
Yeah.
It was when I was in college.
It caught on fire.
It started on fire. That's what pushed Nixon to do the ecology stuff.
The EPA.
And not only did it start on fire, but anybody that got in the way of the fumes was in serious trouble.
Wow.
And I can remember as a small child going up into the Great Lakes and fishing anywhere because my parents were Canadians originally. And then I'm one of those people waiting for the birthright amendment because I've lived here 77 years. I've never lived anywhere else. I vacation in Canada. But theoretically, he could throw my ass out of here because my parents were born in Canada.
You shouldn't say that on the air.
Yeah.
I know, but I've said it, dear. I've said it, dear. I'm not afraid of them. I really am not. But
same.
I mean, I'm too old. What are they going to do to me? They can't get my kids. All my kids can stay here forever because, anyway, long story short, we used to go to the Great Lakes. You could fish anywhere, and then you could fish in all the rivers and stuff. And then by the time I got to college, my father said, I can't go take the boat up on the lakes anymore. Can't go, thing. And it got down to where you could fish for a brown trout if you were willing to risk your life on what was inside the trout. And from the time Nixon started it, which was when I finished college in the early 70s, that's how old I am. But within 10 years, you could fish anywhere in the lakes again. They will recover, but you have to let them have that breathing space.
Yeah.
The pandemic alone taught us that. Look what happened in Italy.
Oh, yeah.
In Venice, the dolphins came back and we weren't messing with them anymore.
I have been having visions of them putting data centers on the Great Lakes. Just saying.
Oh, they're trying.
Oh, that ain't gonna.
I have a friend who's a forensic anthropologist.
I don't think they're telling anybody about it.
No, there are people up there fighting it. You're not hearing about it. I have friends on the front lines of so many of these movements because I used to work in politics, and there's a lot of people out there working. They've given us so many issues. It's almost overwhelming, but it really isn't. What I've always said to people is shine your light where you can shine it the brightest. And if it's teaching Dib's thing about teaching people lyrics, Judy in the Skies, you were named after a song that was written when I was in my early 20s.
Now, was it
with glasses?
With diamonds.
Judy in Disguise or Judy in Disguise? Or Judy in
No, that's Lucy in the Skies, not Judy in the Skies.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Lucy.
that's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Yeah.
Yes, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But I heard your name, I went, oh.
That's the first. Yeah, the first time I saw Judy.
And
it didn't even occur to me that it was Lucy.
I'm so old. I saw the Beatles all play 4 times.
Oh my gosh.
I saw them once.
I'm jelly.
I saw so many people.
Nancy,
when I
that
was
should be a
7 and 8
song.
because my
I'm so
sister had to
old.
take
That
me
should be the
everywhere.
song. I'm so old. The country
So
song.
they get tired of hearing. It's because when I reference things, people look at me like, you liar. You can't.
I went to the Monterey Pop Festival when I was 7.
You went to what?
Went to the Monterey Pop Festival when I was 7. I couldn't figure out why that man was
because
running his guitar.
Your father
I saw
wasn't
Janis
an
Joplin. I was high
father
from
wasn't
Robbie
an
Shankar
anesthesia-
Storm Cloud coming from backstage.
Because you grew up in a family that allowed that. My parents didn't stop
My
me
sister
from
had
going
to
to
take me
school.
everywhere because my mom had to work. I spent
You
a lot
know-
of time in Haight-Ashbury as a child.
Yeah, no, I know. My mom, women's rights, equal rights, civil rights. She was the black sheep of the family because she was the progressive. And so my brother and I grew up with that, of fighting.
So did I. Yeah.
To be treated equally. And I've shared this story before, but when I was 11, 12, right in that area, there was an older woman who used to come over and would help my mom work on bagging pamphlets and stuff for the Equal Rights Amendment that you could go hang on doorknobs. And
Yep. They still do that, by the way.
she was at the house one night, and she always wore long sleeve sweaters. Even middle of July, she'd have long sleeve sweaters on. And it was just real hot one night, and she took her sweater off. And I was fascinated because she had a tattoo. And I'd never seen a woman with a tattoo before. And so I asked her, you got a tattoo? What is that tattoo? And it was her stamp from Auschwitz.
Yep.
And she was the only member in her entire family.
That's
cousins, aunts, uncles, you go back. She was the only one in her family line that survived. And she was in Auschwitz. And that was her number stamped on her arm.
Mrs. Poofer.
And that's when my interest in history and what has happened before, that's what lit that light for me, was meeting that lady.
the woman who baked my wedding cake, Miss Poofless, she was showing me part of the cake and she had the tattoo on her arm. I knew exactly what it was. I grew up in a town that had taken a lot of the diaspora from Europe at the end of World War II. I lived in a city outside Chicago, and we had a lot of people, and I had friends I'd seen it on their parents before, and the problem is younger kids haven't. My son, who's 50, the first time he ever saw anything about Hitler was in a Mel Brooks comedy. And he said, "What was that about?" So, and his stepfather had been a child in World War II in England and had been dodging Nazi bombs. So Bill and I made a point of my kids seeing all the good movies that were suitable for children about World War II. And it still freaks my son out, who's 50, who's a political consultant, that people his age don't know about this. They don't understand what we're playing with.
We do.
My mom's
Like
best
people
friend when I
want
was
to
growing
think
up,
that
my
the
mom's
Holocaust never happened, and it's like,
Yeah.
I know people.
That's illegal
who
to
have
say in
family-
Germany.
Yeah,
It's
I
illegal
mean,
to say that in Germany.
It ought to be illegal here.
That
It
it
should
should
be
be
illegal
illegal here.
everywhere.
Yeah, both of my grandfathers fought in World War II.
Mhm.
One
Yep.
was in the Army, fought in
My
Europe.
mother's best
The other
friend
was
when
in the
I was
Navy,
growing
and he
up.
fought in the Pacific. And neither one would discuss the war
No.
other than say, "Yeah, I served," and that was about
Mhm.
the extent of what they.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
My granddaddy, who was in the Army, that was in Europe, he would refuse to watch the TV show Hogan's Heroes. He would get mad when it would come on because he would say, "That's
They're
not what it
making a joke of it.
was."
They're
And
making a
yeah,
joke.
you know. Now, granted, there are a lot of young people today that are seeing shows like that, in reruns, that
Mhm.
then they're asking questions. Well, why was this such a big deal?
Mhm.
And I figure if it's going to open the door to somebody questioning why
Mhm.
did
Mm-hmm.
that happen? Why did they do this? Why did, just why, then whatever means necessary, from a comedy to a musical to a
Yep.
movie like Schindler's List, which will just rip your heart out when you watch
Oh
it.
God.
My
And the
mom's
fact
best friend when
that,
I was growing up was Japanese, and she had been in an internment camp in the United
yeah,
States,
Mhm.
and that's what's going on right now.
Yep.
exactly.
How
Um,
close are we to July 4th this year, which is the 250th anniversary of this country?
Yeah,
What are they going to do? What's going to happen?
we're 2
I'm not
weekends,
celebrating.
Exactly.
I'm not
Well,
going to celebrate.
I'm not going to celebrate it particularly, but on the other hand,
There's only one
when I
thing coming
work,
up that I'm going to celebrate.
one of my
Amen, sister.
one fun job I had when I was going through college was I worked in the medical lab and I observed autopsies. So I got to know all the pathologists and different doctors. And one day I went in, and Dr. Fleischer would never go get food from the cafeteria. One of my jobs was to go get his lunch tray. And he was in his lab working with a guy named Dr. Goldhaber, who was another person I knew. And I knew Dr. Goldhaber and his wife had escaped. Remember that? Have you ever seen the thing about the prisoner of war camp where all the people
Yep.
ran out at once and they could never find them all? Well, he and his wife escaped, and I knew that. And so I knew he'd been in a concentration camp. And then Dr. Fleischer, one time, everybody, when you're young, you don't care. When you're 18, you don't care. So I said, "Why won't you go get your own lunch?" And he closed the door to his office and he sat me down and he said, "I grew up in Croatia. It was a very Catholic country. They came to my high school when I was 16 and put me in the Nazi army, whether I wanted to be in it or not." And he said, and he was captured like right after he went the first time he was out. He survived one of the worst, and I looked the name up. It was one of the worst prisoner of war camps in Russia. And people would just throw the food over the fence and you had to scramble for your own. And that's what he viewed going in a lunch line was. And I said, well, and I said, well, no one seems to know. And he said, you don't have to tell them. But most people, if someone asks me, I will tell them why. I watched this former Nazi working in a lab with Dr. Goldhaber to figure out something that saved Dr. Goldhaber's son. That was within 25 years of World War II. We can change.
Yeah.
As dark as you may think it is, you know, Dr. Flesher crawled out of a prisoner of war camp he shouldn't have survived. Dr. Goldhaber survived what he shouldn't have survived. And they both created families, and their kids grew up and went to the same high schools and everything. We can change. We have just gotten perverted because the problem in America was, and go read Rachel Maddow's last book, we never got rid of the Nazis that were in our midst. And we let it go over.
That's right.
I'm going to get off my high horse because
growing up,
Jerry, to raise money, we don't want to hear about Nancy Jean's.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
No, but
I'm an empath.
growing up in the
Deep
South, growing up in the Deep South, I remember when Black people had different entrances than white people. They had different water fountains than white people. They had different bathrooms than white people. And there were big signs, white only, colored only, that were on, that would differentiate what was segmented for who. And as a kid, I can remember not understanding why this person couldn't go into that store to buy something because their skin color was different. I didn't understand it. And when my mother tried to explain it to me in age appropriate dialogue, I can remember it just made me so angry. It was like, how dare you want to say you're not good enough because you're a different color or a different religion, or, you know, you've got blue eyes, not brown eyes, or, I mean, you know, growing up down here, I was born in 61. So I grew up in the middle of the civil rights movement, equal rights movement, the women's movement, just all of it. And I can remember packing pamphlets into baggies to go walk and hang doorknobs. And when we lived in Beaumont, Texas, my mother was friends with one of the homicide detectives, with him and his wife. We were friends with them, and they got a rape crisis center started in Beaumont. It was my mom and this detective who decided we need to do something about it. What implemented that was the fact that the police chief's wife, who was stopped at a red light, got carjacked by somebody who tried to force her to drive off into the woods so he could rape her. And fortunately, she kept her wits about her enough to convince him that this big mosquito bite that was on her leg, that you could see because she was wearing shorts, it was in the summertime, that was because she had AIDS and she had to go in for her weekly shots. And it freaked the guy out so bad that he jumped out of the car and ran.
Wow.
And so it was just one of those things where she kept her wits about her in order to protect herself, and then drove straight to the closest police station and broke down. But I mean, you want to talk about seeing people go on a rampage, attack a police officer's family, and you're going to see the whole damn force go out, you know, whether good or bad, but they will do something about it. And my mom started talking to her friend who was a detective and several of the others in the police department. And she was like, we need to start a rape crisis center so people know what to look for, how to handle it, how to maybe get out of it, what's the best way to do this, that, or the other. And
to support people what that happens to.
I used to be their they're like blow up doll for them when they would go to the schools to teach how to do escape from somebody attacking you or something. I was always the victim, having to fight off this six man, you know, this detective when he would try to attack me from the front, from the back, or whatever.
Well,
because they taught me all those moves, and I'm thankful for it because later in life,
anyway, we can
when
change.
something happened, I was able to protect myself.
The thing to remember is that triggered it, so you help so many people. When we shine our light, when we work on it,
that's right.
We can make a change. The problem right now is people think I can't make a change, so I'm going to get angry about this. And being angry about it, don't get angry. Get useful.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Good trouble, as Representative Lewis said. Get into good trouble. And
right.
Yes.
Remember.
I heard you guys talking, and I hope it's okay that I jumped on real quick. Well, I heard sex, and I jumped on.
Not happening here.
Does Dottie know that you say things like that?
I forgot to mention this. Some of you know this, some of you don't. On July 3rd, that's a Friday. I usually do a Feel Good Friday. That July 3rd, we're doing Feel Good Friday for the United States. So when I heard Nancy Jean talking about you can make a difference, so the whole point of this show is we're going to come on and do, positive affirmation card draws like I normally do when I do Feel Good Fridays. But we're also, and I haven't figured it out how it's going to work yet, but we're also going to draw positive affirmation cards for the United States, because us getting caught in this collective chaos and spinning our wheels and getting angry is putting out the wrong vibration. So I thought, in honor of the USA's 250th, we could do something positive, send out positive healing energy, because I believe the higher we keep our vibe, the more we're going to keep lifting people up. And just like Tim Walls, who I think is Burl Ives and Santa Claus, I love him. He said, don't let them steal your joy, you know? And so I thought, because I'll go on political shows, and of course I can get very angry and annoyed with what's going on, but I thought this would be one way that we can lift up the country, because that monster is doing nothing but tearing it down. So we need to counter that, because there's more of us than there are of them. So that's the premise of the show. I think I emailed everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. If you want to do it, email me. But right now I have 10 people, so I might do it in stages. And so that's July 3rd, noon Mountain Time. And if you didn't get an email from me, email me or text me, which is even better, but I don't want my phone number going out over the airwaves. So Sherry knows how to find me, so bother her.
Email me and I will get your information to Sabrina. No problem.
I'm intending
You know what?
to be there.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm not a big soccer fan, football, but we have the World Cup right now. And if you Google on YouTube, Scottish people in Boston, they brought such a vibe. It goes with what Nancy's saying, what Sabrina said. I get chills all over my body just watching those videos. They brought just a vibe to Boston that, like I said, I had so much, and they're continuing like in Miami and different things. And I noticed I haven't heard the president talk about the World Cup.
No, he didn't.
The energy is such high vibe. These leaders been wanting to create such chaos around the world. So I think the World Cup is part of that, or the divinity that bringing up the energy for the world, and especially in the USA. So I think this is not a mistake that this topic is coming up. It was so refreshing. It was so refreshing.
They're starting to crack
People are
which
starting to have
is
trouble
what
with
I'm
the
enjoying. So the fact that the whole system there is starting to crack, we need to fill that crack with positive energy. How we want to start talking about how we want America to look. Not this is so awful and this is terrible and blah blah blah. We need to start saying this is not going to continue. This is what we're going to have. We are going to have equal rights again. We are going to have health care for women. We are going to be amazing. You know, so we need to put that energy out there. And I was trying to figure out how I could get in trouble in a good way. And then I got the idea. I'm like, well, do a show July 3rd because I was going to take the day off. And I'm like, no, we need to do it for America. So sorry that I jumped back in here and, but I
No,
heard you all talking because I
thank you.
am listening. I'm just doing other shit.
Now we
So
know what people are hearing, and what apparently some parts have frozen.
Yeah,
Some
people are having problems with the
Yeah,
stream.
I was just telling them in the chat, maybe try
I
watching
can't
on
hear you,
another
Sherry.
channel.
So,
Right, if they try Nancy Jean's Garden, it has had no glitches at all.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's my
yeah,
channel
I
they're
can't hear
watching with
Sherry. You
glitches
guys,
sometimes.
Sherry can get you in touch with me. I think I emailed everybody. Like I said, if I missed you, I apologize. There's a lot of you. So I'm going to go because I can't hear anybody. So that's July 3rd at noon. If you can hear me, Nancy Jean, you're doing it. I know you are. And I
know.
think Amy and Dibs and all of you. So anyway, all right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sabrina. Some of y'all are having trouble with the show
Hi,
freezing
Helen.
up. So I would
Hi, Helen.
suggest maybe try watching it on another channel and see if the same thing is happening on another channel, because this is getting simulcast on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different channels other than mine.
The other problem, Sherry, is the beloved World Cup is effing with everybody's internet. And I live in a very blessed world of an extraordinarily high volume internet because my youngest daughter is a computer security encryption specialist for the world. So whatever's the best top of the line is coming into me. But no, I'm not doing that just to pull you over where I am.
Well, it's like I have fiber optics here, but I used to get better internet when it was just regular cable internet.
Oh, I know. If it's not done
before
right.
they put in fiber optics. Now, when we get moved into the house, will be fiber optics, but it's directly routed into each house. It's not going through some main hub.
It's not going through a hub. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's much better.
Hopefully,
hi, Irish Granny.
There won't be in any. Ellen's here! Yay! All right. Well, let's do a few giveaways.
Yeah, let's do some giveaways and let's talk about things that don't upset the people who are participating in the show.
Yeah, they're like, enough of this crap. Give away some stuff.
That's it. Well, this is an anything goes show, so anything can happen.
Oh, before I forget, put me down for a 30-minute mediumship.
Okay.
I forget what I do 5 minutes ago.
On my channel, that was Joaquin Hall, who watches on my channel, said, "Yep, it froze on yours." Now we could all say we're being evilly monitored and they're clearing. They don't want us to say positive things, but we won't get that paranoid.
Well,
okay.
No.
So let's go to the spinny wheel.
Yes.
And
what are we giving away?
We're going to give away a 30-minute reading from Judy in the Sky with Diamond.
Thank you.
And,
and they are awesome.
Thank you, Tina.
They are. And so here we go. Draw again. Boom. And let's see who wins. It's a 30-minute reading with Judy. Cup of Joe.
Cup of Joe.
Yay.
Now, we don't know if that's a Joe or if it's a Cup of Joe that's a girl.
Right.
Yeah,
and then there's
no
another
doubt.
one. So that's
the most neutral name I've seen in a while.
Okay, Cup of Joe, if you will shoot me an email at swampvoices@gmail.com, and I will get your contact information and get that to Judy so y'all can work out the time for your reading. And,
that is the cutest avatar ever.
Isn't it cute? Oh my God.
All right, now we are going to spin for the water and soap. Well, I guess you can't see it because.
And then don't forget, Sherry, I have another one. So I have two. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure.
I gotcha. There we go. All right, so Jan has 2 sets of her Florida water and soap that she makes.
That's
going
great.
to go out. So
good stuff.
Florida water's wonderful.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I missed my room with
I have
when
a
I
new
think,
batch.
when I
just-
think the
my new batch is
big
just
boogie
finished.
boogie things are getting in my bedroom. That's what I missed it with.
That's it. So we're gonna draw. Let's go back over. Nope, we're gonna go
All the
back
time.
over here. Here we go.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So we are pulling for one of the water soap packs from Jan. It'll be Florida water and her soaps. And let me get to the right thingy here. And we're gonna draw again.
I hope I don't win my own.
Mary,
no, unless your name's Mary.
Awesome.
Mary.
What a cool name.
All right, Mary, if you will email me at swampvoices@gmail.com and send me your contact information and all of that, and I will make sure that Jan gets that info right away. She'll need your name, your address, your zip code. And if you live outside of the United States, you'll have to have it sent to somebody in the United States who can then send it on to you.
Sherry,
But-
can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm getting a message here on my phone that on the YouTube channel, this whole thing is frozen and nobody can hear it or see it. That's according to the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's now frozen on Nancy Jean's.
It's not, and I've got it running on my phone opposite on my own channel. It's not frozen.
Yeah, we've gone over three and a half hours so far, so it might be buffering because of that.
Yeah, but that should make a difference.
It's not frozen
But
on my phone.
sometimes
It's not
it
frozen
can
on
mess
mine.
it up.
No,
Let me
it's
see.
mine's
Your
it's
channel.
frozen on my phone right now. It's waking up. Irish Granny
Oh, wait a
waved
minute.
at me.
It's showing earlier on my phone.
It's still buffering.
Maybe
Yeah,
we broke the internet.
You went over the time limit.
No, they don't have time limits.
Yeah, they do.
They do? When did they start that?
They don't tell you they do, but they do.
Because you're at 3.5.
Okay.
I made a suggestion that folks catch it during the replay to not have the buffering issue.
Right.
Yeah, for whatever reason, we seem to be getting interference from it may
Yeah,
be because of
It just
the
showed up on my website, Cup of Joe, so I'm one winner behind.
yeah.
It may be time. Irish Granny, we'd love to put you up. We can put you up, and they'll see it later.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sherry,
all I
it
can see
started over from the beginning on my phone.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this-
so
This live
this
is
is
I
what
think
we're
we
gonna
broke it.
We
Hang
broke YouTube! Yay!
Good job.
this is a good thing.
Your GoFundMe's doing great, though.
It is.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is
You want to shut it down and come back?
yes, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
When all else
Everybody
fails,
go
I'm
ahead and
done.
back out.
Yeah, 'cause it's frozen
If
here
you
still.
can see or hear us on any of the channels, just let everybody know kind of like what's going on. We're going to shut down and then we're just going to come back in. And I should be able to use the
We are going to
same
shut down and restart.
link, I do believe.
And then Sherry, I'm going to have to go. So just whoever the other second person is, just let them reach out to me.
I will
right?
email you. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Judy.
So just
Bye.
Send us
Bye,
the new
everybody.
link.
So nice to see you.
All right. So I'm just going to put in here.
Send us a new link.
Yeah, send us a new link.
Shutting down and
See you in a bit, guys.
new link.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And we're going to leave that. Leave studio.